Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's news and views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
This is the Trump country. We live in the southeast. We drink sweet tea. We don't drink socialist Kool-Aid.
Joey Clark.
Welcome into the program. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Bader here in the studio with me. How you doing?
All right, for a Friday.
It's all right today. Like, it's a beautiful day. Thank God for another beautiful day. It's a little hot.
A little warm this
We can
morning.
thank God for the heat.
Yeah.
And hopefully it'll be a beautiful, good show. And Montgomery needs a new mayor. You agree with that still? Think Montgomery needs a new mayor?
Yeah, 100%.
I think so, too.
100%. But let's not forget what today is also. The grand reopening of the water park.
Oh, yeah. You going down there?
I don't know if we're going to do it this
In
weekend.
your Speedo?
But I did talk to Big Back. And
You talked to Big Back.
I talked to Big Back. We are going to get a plan with you and probably our buddy Terry and Susanna. And then we're going to take, probably dragging you, but we're going to go down there.
Going to go down there?
For at least one day of adventure.
Like which day are you talking about? Like Saturday?
Yeah, it'll be not this Saturday, but it'll be a Saturday. I figure with the kind of shutdown, it's going to be real busy this Saturday because people are anticipating to go. So we'll wait until it calms down.
I mean, and like it's not going to last if people don't go.
Well,
I mean, if locals need to patronize it.
Yeah, I went by yesterday, and I know the water park was the open part, but there was still probably about 25 cars out there.
Really?
It kind of impressed me a little bit. Yeah.
Yep. Well, the rope course has been open the whole time.
Oh, that's okay. That's what I was wondering.
And there's Eddie's or Edie's or whatever the restaurant's called. What kind of food do they serve over there?
When we were there, it was like typical bar food, but it was kind of busy.
So anyway, Montgomery needs a new mayor and go to the Whitewater Park. And I think that it's not officially announced by 1819, but they're going to be doing a big forum, like Lieutenant Governor, U.S. Senate, I think Attorney General debate forum. Not this upcoming Monday, the Monday after, I believe.
Cool.
Tickets are out there. Go to Impact.
Okay.
And Impact, I think, just announced it. And it's a great setting. Impact's a great setting to do something like that. So, I'll go check it out.
I can't help but notice you're turning into Mr. T over there. What's going on?
Oh, I usually have this under my shirt.
Oh, you're putting it out today. It's
Yeah.
Friday.
It's a crucifixion of miraculous
It's a
medal.
Friday thing. You're supposed to put it out on Fridays or something?
No.
Okay. Oh, just check.
Just felt like not hiding it today.
I didn't realize you were hiding it in the past.
I'm
Mr.
not
T.
Mr. T. That's a compliment. That is a compliment.
We'll get you a few more gold chains to mix in there.
I'll just keep adding things. No, I've been tempted lately, folks, with these long locks that come up with like a Japanese style hair, like pulled back and tied up.
Day. Man, I long for that day.
I might do that.
You do that, Keanu.
So we've got silly and we've got what seems to be serious.
Yeah.
Trump says, I'm heading to the Situation Room to make a final decision on Iran. No, and like he seems to be like super serial.
I'm not arguing with it. Gas prices are lower today than they have been, so I can't help but feel like maybe he's onto something.
Now, there was supposed to be this big America 250, Freedom 250 festival, like the nation state fair. And there were going to be like all these performers.
Okay.
Like all these great performers, and like everybody's pulled out because it's divisive.
How is that divisive? How is that divisive?
Because it's Trump, it's a fascist. He's a fascist.
You telling me Kid Rock pulled out?
Okay, it was announced that it was going to be Martina McBride.
Well, I like her.
It was going to be Young MC.
Yeah.
It was going to be CC Music Factory.
Oh, dude.
It was going to be Vanilla Ice.
It's going to make you sweat.
It was going to be Milli Vanilli.
They're making their opportunity to make a comeback?
It was going to be the Commodores.
Oh.
It was going to be More Stay in the Time.
Are you kidding me? We're going to do the Bird?
I like The Walk.
Well, how is this divisive?
Or, I mean, actually, I think my favorite time song, 777-9311.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I really like the Bird.
The Bird's good, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard?
Or My Stick. But I shouldn't be listening to that song
No, you shouldn't.
these days. Flo Rida supposed to be there.
Really?
Yeah. And Brett Michaels of Poison.
Okay, where did the divisive part come in, man?
But a good time.
Yeah.
How can I resist?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Well, Martina McBride pulled out. Young MC pulled out. CC Music Factory pulled out. Milli Vanilli pulled out. The Commodores pulled out. More Stay in the Time pulled out. So we're not doing the Bird.
Sucks.
And Brett Michaels today pulled out, citing death threats and that it's become highly divisive. When I signed up for this, I didn't realize how the backlash I was going to get. And now, so I don't want to do it anymore. But, I mean, part of me is like, well, this is what you get for relying on these folks. Like,
yeah, I mean, let's be honest, they're B-rated at best, more like B-rated.
Well,
but...
I mean, some used to be A-rated. Like the Commodores were top tier 40, 50 years ago.
Yeah, I would love to see the Commodores now, but this kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
And I'd rather see the Commodores than Brett Michaels and Poison, because it wasn't Poison. It was just Brett Michaels.
Yeah, every rose has its thorn. That guy. Yeah. Hey.
Sometimes that song hits, though.
Yeah, it does, until times like this when I realize what a yutz he actually is.
But Vanilla Ice is still in.
Of course he's in, dude.
And so is Flo Rida.
I'm glad Flo
so
Rida's
far
hanging in there. Vanilla Ice ain't going nowhere. He's a Trumpsian.
Yeah, but it's like, oh no. Are we going to have like more war with Iran, or is a deal had? But actually, why did Brett Michaels drop out of the state fair national celebration of the 250th birthday? That's what's trending.
I don't know. Seems kind of weak, man.
And apparently today is today Flag Day?
I don't know. I remember at Highland Gardens Elementary when that was Flag Day, we used to all go outside that day and celebrate the raising of the flag. That's the only thing I remember about Flag Day.
I don't think today's Flag Day.
It just doesn't feel it?
Doesn't feel like Flag Day to me. Is today Flag Day?
That's your Google.
I'm gonna Google it real quick.
I know for Eddie, it's Frozen Chocolate Day.
It's June 14th. Everybody's getting all excited. So we do have Flag Month coming up. 272-9228. It's 334-272-9228. So let's get to the statement from the president.
Okay.
off of Truth Social.
Of course.
But of course, Iran must agree that they will never have a nuclear weapon or bomb. The Hormuz Strait must be immediately open, no tolls, for unrestricted shipping traffic in both directions. All water mines, bombs, if any, will be terminated. We have removed through detonation numerous such mines with our great underwater minesweepers. Iran will complete the immediate removal and or detonation of any mines that are left, which will not be many. Ships caught in the strait due to our amazing and unprecedented naval blockade, which will now be lifted, may start the process of heading home. Say hello to your wives, husbands, parents, and families for me, your favorite president. The enriched material, sometimes referred to as nuclear dust, which is buried deep underground with virtually collapsed mountains caused by our powerful B-2 bomber attack 11 months ago, sitting on top of it, will be unearthed by the United States, which it is agreed is the only country, along with China, with the mechanical capability of doing so. In close coordination and conjunction with the Islamic Republic of Iran, plus the International Atomic Energy Agency, and destroyed. And these sentences are quite something, by the way.
Yeah.
No money will be exchanged until further notice. Other items of far less importance have been agreed to. I will be meeting now in the Situation Room to make a final determination. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump.
Nah.
No, we'll see. I mean, I want it to be over.
Of course
I'm
we
rooting
do,
for it
but
to
we
be
hear
over.
this. How many times this weekend we heard this?
A few times. Then we've seen a lot of headlines that contradict it, and the Wall Street Journal's got a thing out like, we've seen the deal. And it's like, have you?
Terrible deal, supposedly.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people, especially like in the corporate media, that just love war.
Of course.
And they love to criticize the war you're in, but then they don't want you to end it either. Like, no. Just do what we want you to do.
doing it.
Right. And then when that doesn't work, we'll criticize that. But we want you to keep going. Just more war.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it should work. So I guess we're just waiting and wondering what the heck is going to happen.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm reading the teas of the gas prices, and I feel like something good is on the horizon. Maybe by Monday.
Yeah, I filled up today. I was pretty low. Only like 20 miles left.
Today was a good day to fill up, dude.
And I even used, because I signed up for Circle K's little thing to get the 25 cents off a gallon.
Okay, good deal. Good deal.
Yeah, for the first 5 fill-ups. I was like, I'll use that.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. And it was like over $60 for a full tank. That's a Kia. Now, I know I'm, one to complain, like people who got to fill up a truck.
Okay, here it goes. Here comes the most complete, whitest white thing I'm going to say today.
Yeah.
It's $60 to fill up my jet ski, Joey.
Yeah. Wait, really to fill up one jet ski? How quick do you go through that gas?
I can burn it 4 hours if I really want to.
Wow,
Yeah.
man. That's expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. And that from the
'cause
Walmart
that's
gas.
like,
That ain't the
that
marina.
$60 tank will last me a good little bit, but like, because I don't drive as much as you do.
I
But
get some good memories out of it. $60 really quick.
yeah. Celebrate Flag Day or Flag Month.
Yeah. Oh, I did talk to some folks about the Ella Langley plan that you came up with of riding the jet ski in front of our house.
I didn't come up with
They
that
agree with
plan.
that 100%.
I think you're
There's some
putting words
folks-
in my
there's
mouth.
some
You're
folks at
making
the
things
marina.
up again.
Folks at the marina are ready to help you get behind that.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with the beautiful and lovely and
You're not
talented.
messing with her.
It sounds like, yes, it
You're
sounds like you're going to
introducing
get
yourself.
a restraining order thrown on me.
Oh.
I'll be like, it wasn't even my idea.
You don't want it. You don't need another one of those. All right.
I
we're
don't
gonna do this
have
one the
any
right
of
way.
those.
We're gonna
What
do
is
one the right
this?
way. Hey, by the way, your ride's here.
Yeah. Like, how many false accusations am I going to have to deal with from you today?
That's early.
No, I mean, if I'm happy to come hang out on the lake
Yeah.
and meet whoever's up there.
That's what I'm saying, brother. What I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe we'll go to the waterfalls.
No.
What's wrong with the waterfalls now? You're too good for that?
No, I like not having VD. So Newt Gingrich jumped in on this whole Iran thing.
Yes, sir. That was a Newtster.
I think he's got a lot of time to think and write about stuff.
Not a big fan.
You're not? Why?
No.
Why?
Look up the word hypocrisy in the dictionary. Remember when he was going after Clinton?
Yeah.
What was he doing the whole time? The exact same thing.
Well, he did that with a cigar too.
I don't know about the cigar part, but yes, he had him.
You mean he was cheating on his wife?
Yes.
Is it though? Well, it's not the exact same thing. Same category.
I don't get to the intimacy parts. I don't know what he really did.
Was it an intern? Like,
it was a younger woman. Yes.
how much younger?
I would say in her mid-20s. I never saw her age, but I would say her mid-20s.
Okay. So he was doing something very similar.
He was skirt chasing, man.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and these women were so powerless in the face of these men.
They could have said no, Joey. Is that what you're saying?
That's been the theory for so long. And I suppose you could be stuck in a situation and a powerful person like influences.
Have you not heard of the Me Too movement?
But, right. But like, come on, man. It goes both ways.
I know this. If I ever was in an uncomfortable situation with a man or a woman in that spot, I'm fighting.
Yeah.
I ain't going down without swinging.
What are they blowing outside?
Concrete.
There's nothing out, especially after these gully washers of storms. There's nothing to weed eat. There's nothing to blow. There are no clippings.
They can't just send you a bill. They got to show up. They got to make it look like
it's a waste of gas that could have been used in your jet ski. Wait,
This is true.
You got one where you got to mix?
Yeah, two-stroke, man. Okay. Two-stroke's the way to go. If it ain't smoking, it ain't stroking, baby.
This is why I don't want to go to the waterfall with you. Anyway, Newt Gingrich.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Gingrich is a hypocrite.
Yeah,
like, added to the list
of all the rest. Right.
Yeah. Anyway, I think he was appointed to the Vatican as ambassador for a little while, or his wife was.
Jesus.
Okay. Jesus is our Lord.
Just okay.
Maybe he's asked for forgiveness. Anyway, I think Newt's always been actually pretty...
hypocritical? Yeah, I do too, Joey.
Yeah, but hypocrites can sometimes be insightful.
Yes, I agree with that.
They can't keep it in their pants, but they're really good at analysis.
Telling you how you should live your life, yeah.
Can I just, like, you keep undercutting, like, I'm trying to do a thing on a run, then you keep accusing me of your crazy plan having to do with a lovely local superstar.
Yeah.
And then you're suggesting I go by the waterfall. I don't even know what that means. Is it like a euphemism, like you saying going to camp?
Sometimes you got to be to something to do something. You know, those ladies hang out at the waterfall, Joey.
Anyway, Newt Gingrich commented on this Iran thing.
Okay.
And he says, after spending this week reviewing the Iranian war, I am now convinced President Trump is on the edge of an historic victory.
Okay.
The real breakthrough for me came as I reviewed President Trump's decisions and maneuvers, not from the standpoint of American unilateralism, but from the standpoint of the leader of a remarkable historic coalition, the largest coalition ever put together in the modern Middle East. Everyone understands that Israel is an important ally. What is little discussed is the depth of support from the United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, and other countries in the region. It has to be sobering for the Iranian dictatorship to realize that it does not have a single ally willing to challenge the American naval blockade. Slowly, gradually, timidly, our European allies are lining up to help with the Persian Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz. Man, the Europeans, what in the world happened to Europe?
Yeah. You know what happened. Open borders.
A great deal of President Trump's maneuvers against Iran makes sense once he is seen as a coalition leader, not just a unilateral American president. I spent a lot of the last couple of weeks reviewing kinetic options, including winning the Battle of the Persian Gulf and the Strait of Hormuz, and if necessary, using the shocking and shattering level of force President Nixon and Secretary Kissinger used against Hanoi, Haiphong, in Christmas 1972, which both leaders believe convinced the North Vietnamese to agree to a truce and the freeing of American POWs. If this were a unilateral American campaign, I could enthusiastically support a more aggressive kinetic campaign. However, it is also clear it would shatter the coalition because our Arab allies are convinced Iran could still do enormous damage to their oil fields and infrastructure. Coalitions are inherently slower than unilateral campaigns. However, coalitions ultimately bring vastly more power to the fight. I am as frustrated as everyone else, says Newt Gingrich. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Can't afford the gas price.
Right, that's what's holding him back.
I'm as frustrated as everyone else by the pace of talking with the dictatorship, but having reviewed the correlation of forces and the options available to the coalition on one side and the Iranian religiously motivated dictatorship on the other, I am prepared to assert that President Trump's coalition leadership something almost none of his critics want to acknowledge, is within reach of an enormous historic victory. And if the Iranian dictatorship ultimately proves it is hopelessly committed to a suicidal position, there will be plenty of time for a kinetic campaign of enormous power and effectiveness. Either way, we are on the edge of an astonishing victory for our values and for a safer Middle East. Which they've been saying for 20 years.
Thank you. That's the only problem.
But perhaps we're actually there.
Has Iran been the problem the whole time?
Kind of.
I mean, they've been an issue, but
There have been other issues. No, I think there's been a lot of issues. But it was mentioned just kind of in passing. People go, yeah. But the deal with Iran is tied into the Abraham Accord.
right.
And so essentially, if you neuter Iran, like they don't get a bomb, they don't get certain military capabilities, like the Straits open, like they've lost a lot of what are the major leverage points for them. I think you see all these allies in this coalition just mentioned jump into the Abraham Accords, which essentially normalizes relations with Israel. And at the same time, because Gaza was such an issue for so long, a lot of dead people, you would see those folks in that coalition rebuilding that place and running that place, not Hamas.
That's what I hope, Joey, but
we'll see.
we've been down this road before. That's what I want to hear the Sea-Doo do when you're on it. I want to see you do circles, donuts, maybe some jumping behind the boat.
Kind of how you get a horse to prance and skip, like
no,
get
that
the
would
jet
be
ski
cool.
to, like,
I think you could do that. Yeah.
yeah.
I'd definitely be filming that.
I don't, seriously, folks, like you go outside our studio.
It's all
and
concrete.
It is all concrete. And there used to be in pine straw, some plants right there in the flower beds. It's now all just dirt and mud. I don't know what he's doing out there.
He's making a living. Brother-in-law's got to have a job, Joey.
It's good to see that the retarded can make a living.
It is, man. Brother-in-law's got to have a job.
We should probably hit a break here
All right.
soon. But, you know, I don't like the tone you've taken with me to begin this program.
With what, buddy?
Like all the false accusations.
What did I say?
You said I had a restraining order. I've never had a restraining
No, I said
order.
don't have another one. I didn't say you
That suggests I had
suggested,
one
but it
before.
didn't say it. It just suggested it.
No,
Just
that's exactly what you're doing.
Just left it open. Plus, piece of paper ain't nothing to hold you back from your love, Joey.
So you're gonna get excited to just letting that go by. You're gonna get excited to go buy Modern Warfare 4.
No.
You're not a video game guy? Never been a video game guy?
I was back when Justin was younger, and it was something for him and I to do, fun. But this sounds terrible. But it was like Sonic the Hedgehog kind of crap. I never really got into it. After SimCity, nothing else got me.
Yeah, I liked it for a while, but yeah, I'm not. I have buddies, you know, in their 30s and older than me, that still play on a regular basis, and I just lost the interest.
Yeah, me too.
Like, if anything, I'll maybe watch somebody play.
That's the saddest part. I'll watch.
Like, no, and there's a whole industry now.
Right. I used to
Like-
think that was the nerdiest thing ever, but now I'll watch somebody play.
No, especially because now essentially what people are doing, they'll play like they'll play Rust. It's like a sandbox game with a first-person shooter, and you build up abilities, and then they'll play it for 30 hours, and then they will edit it down into like a really well-edited, well-put-together story.
Well, I've seen some.
And
though.
it's kind of interesting. Like, I'm not going to take the time to actually learn this game and all this stuff, but to see somebody who's really good at it go about and show what the game can do, it's like, okay.
That's the part I don't get, though. I've seen these arenas where they're packed with people.
Oh, yeah, man.
And there's, say, 100 playing video games, but the arena's packed out like it's a concert.
Yeah, yeah.
That blows my mind, dude. That just...
No, they do a lot of great work, a lot of great charity work.
Oh, yeah.
I think of like Games Done Quick, a lot of the speedrunning stuff.
That just
A lot of good
blows
charity
my
work.
mind.
Yeah.
I would have never thought.
There was one that just cracked me up. I had to play it for my grandfather. It was the old Ken Griffey Jr. baseball game, like on the NES or Super Nintendo or something. And this guy had created this controller where it was a little Shiba Inu dog named Peanut Butter.
Yeah.
And he had taught Peanut Butter how to play Ken Griffey
Are
baseball.
you serious?
With cheese and peanut butter. That's why the dog's name was Peanut Butter. And then, yeah, it's like these big pads all around Peanut Butter the dog. And he would like watch the screen, like when the pitch is coming, and then, all right, go, buddy. And he would put his paw right on that one pad, swing. and then do the pitching and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, because you really don't need that many inputs for that game.
No, you don't.
You just need that button, maybe that button.
But this makes me feel terrible. I sucked at that
And
game.
it went
but
into
the Dogs
extra
would-
innings.
This dog would win.
It's in front of a live crowd. It went into extra innings. In the 11th inning, King Griffey comes up and Peanut Butter hits a grand slam. And the crowd goes wild.
You can't
And
write
they
that.
raised tens of thousands of dollars for cancer research.
See, that's all right.
I'm like, this is a great thing. So not all video games are bad.
No, not all. Not at all. I think some give you a lot of perspective, especially, I hate it, but a lot of you nerds don't get out no more. So a lot of your communication is via video games where you're playing with another guy or girl or whatever.
See, but I don't even have that.
Really?
Yeah. It's not like I'm part of that community.
I'm kind of glad you're not part of that community.
Yeah, I think I'd get bored. I think everybody's cool, but I think I'd get real bored real quick.
I don't want to hear you, but you cussing out some 8-year-old because he killed you on, whatever game you're playing. You start cussing him out, and he's crying. All of a sudden, his mom's coming on the speaker. You're talking about boy.
Anyway, there's other stuff we can get to today. Spencer Pratt kicking butt out there in
Yes.
Los Angeles. Also, all this worry and woe about data centers. NVIDIA has a new idea.
Oh, yeah?
Why does it have to be some big facility?
I kind of wanted that too, but.
Why
it's
can't
just
it
the
be,
volume.
say, a box on the side of your house?
Ooh, like that nuclear power station?
We'll get into that.
I'll tell you
Also-
why, because crackheads will come steal that. That's why.
That's why you get a shotgun, at least. Michelle Thaler, a scientist at NASA, tells Joe Rogan she has no answer when he asked what clocks
Yeah,
are actually measuring. Fascinating clip.
I saw
Deep
that.
kind of sciencey stuff. We'll definitely get
And I've
into
thought that forever. It's totally a man-made thing, is it not?
And Blue Origin's New Glenn rocket, Jeff Bezos' New Glenn Blue Origin rocket,
Yeah.
exploded at Launch Complex 36 during a static fire test attempt.
We gotta see that.
So it wasn't even trying to launch, just a static fire. And you have not seen this
I
yet.
have not.
Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody did comment, I never want to hear about my carbon footprint again. I was like, that's pretty good. We also have our favorite out and proud lion, Scott Bessent.
Yeah.
He was press secretary for a day, and he was fantastic.
I do like the guy.
He's like,
There's
plenty of just zinger
Yeah.
after zinger after zinger.
smart fella, man.
You also have Vance talking about AI and war.
It's so funny. I seen Vance on an AI video last night in a boat. They're just trying to make him so fat that he just like floats like a blimp now.
JD Vance?
Mm-hmm.
His version of any of Creed's songs.
Yeah.
In fact, when Creed comes on, I'm like, oh, JD Vance.
Oh, did you see him at the graduation? I forget what type of military graduation it was, but the guy chest bumped him.
Yeah. And it's at that graduation he brings up the
Okay.
AI. But yeah, no, that was great
That was
because he
great,
was
wasn't it?
shaking hands.
Yeah.
Some people were, doing the other, like,
Yeah.
what was it, dapping?
Sure.
Yeah.
Solemn.
And shows how cool I am. And yeah, this one guy it was weird. Like they're like, we didn't get the handshake,
Yeah.
and so they just
Chest bump.
chest
baby.
bumped each other.
I thought it was great.
Like, all right, Veep.
Yep.
All right. So we have plenty we can get into today. It's Friday also, so 272-9228. You can pull on whatever thread you like. That's 334-272-9228.
Oh yeah, Jill Biden's getting a lot of crap too. Finally,
As she should.
right? Would you have done that interview? I mean, now I'm starting to worry if she's as dumb as Joe. Why would you come out with that? What was the benefit of that? Keep your name in the press? Go home, old lady.
Sometimes I get a little tired. I know there are lovely English teachers out there,
Oh boy.
but I get tired of that 60-year-old English teacher energy real quick. It's like it's one thing to talk to children that way. You're talking to your husband and the president of the United States and the American people that way, and it's a little annoying.
Okay,
put it
so
mildly.
if you were married to a kindergarten or first grade teacher, could you handle that kind of energy from her? She's like, Joey, I'm so glad.
Like we're married.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could probably handle it if we do other things. Anyway, we'll be right back after this.
He may not know whether he's coming or going. But whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings, 6 till 9, and afternoons, 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
For many homeowners, there's untapped reserves hiding in plain sight. It's not in the savings account. It's not in the stock market. It's right under your roof. Now more than ever, homeowners are sitting on record levels of home equity, and that equity belongs to you. It can be used to consolidate high-interest credit card debt, to pay expensive school tuition, to cover medical expenses, to invest in renovations, you name it, because that money is yours. This isn't about taking on unnecessary debt. It's about using an asset you already own to improve your financial position and your quality of life. The key is understanding your options and choosing the strategy that fits your goals. Let's see what's possible with the equity in your home. Give us a call at Alabama Home Mortgage today at 334-567-4223 or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. That's Alabama Home Mortgage, because there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586368, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you suffer every time you try to wear good-looking shoes, but you don't want to wear ugly shoes just because they're comfortable? The Good Feet store wants to help you wear heels, boots, and dress shoes again in comfort.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Hi, this is Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop. Listen every Saturday to Winning Wellness and learn from experts in different fields of science and technology how nutritional supplements can help you.
Listen to Winning Wellness every Saturday at 10 a.m.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Rich Thomason. Wall Street edged higher at today's opening bell, and oil prices have declined on hopes for a 60-day extension of the Iran ceasefire, the potential reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, and for additional talks on Iran's nuclear program. Today's AAA national average for a gallon of regular gas, $4.39, down 3 cents from yesterday. Dell Technologies soared 33% overnight after the computer and IT giant obliterated Wall Street's first quarter sales and profit targets. Oil prices fell more than 1%. Prices for tomatoes are up 40% over the past 12 months, the biggest increase tracked among products in the Consumer Price Index. Experts say the price spike is the result of lower crop yields as well as tariffs on tomatoes imported from Mexico. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Rich Thomason.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Earnest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Earnest, 334-279-7431. Earnest Financial, LLC.
Hi, everybody. It's a weather pattern that's become very familiar to you over the last few days. We still have this tropical flow right off the Gulf. So for today and tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, I think the amount of sunshine will be limited, very humid, highs in the middle 80s, and the stage is set for more scattered random showers and storms, especially in the afternoon and evening hours each day, lows at night right around 70. Then I think the storms start to thin out in number as June begins on Monday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
If it concerns your community, you'll hear about it on News Talk 93.1. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Clark.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Vader here in the studio as well. By the way, though, they people with all those cancellations of that concert, people realize Marco Rubio now has to become a pop star to perform at the nation's 250th. Oh, that's good stuff right there.
I don't know who's doing those, but they are knocking it out of the park.
All sorts of people.
I mean, they are just knocking them out of the park.
That is one aspect of the AI era that I am genuinely a fan of, all the Rubio memes. And so many other memes.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty great.
Pretty good stuff.
Or did you see the one that Trump did after Colbert got fired?
Yes.
Or he threw him in the dumpster?
Yes.
Like he's Morris Day in Purple Rain?
I seen a couple of them. Him coming out behind Colbert, snatching him up, spinning him around like a pizza dough.
Or the sombreros are always a hoot.
That's classic.
Because it's one of those things, too. It's kind of like when I said Will Ainsworth tends to honk like a goose when he gives a speech. It's like, I guess you could be mad at that.
How?
But if you are mad at that, that only makes it funnier.
Only makes it, yeah.
It's like Hakeem Jeffries. What did Trump do? He put a cartoon sombrero on my head.
Played so well. Which just...
Well, especially because he had a mariachi band that were all Trump also wearing sombreros.
Because you know that's living rent-free in his head.
Right. And I'm sorry, don't show that to any like Mexican guy around
laugh
town.
his butt off.
Right. Like it's so racist. No, it's
No, it's
not.
not.
Y'all have sticks up your butts.
That's what's funny. There's 1,000 skits out there of white people dressed up as Mexican.
Yeah.
And they'll go around and on purposely kind of get people to kind of buy into it and say, oh, you're being racist. And then they'll bring out some Spanish people go, hey, do you think I'm being racist? They're like, no, you look pretty good. You know,
Pretty cool, dude.
that's a good looking outfit. Nobody cares.
Anyway. Now you got to see this
Liberal
rocket.
white women. Now they care.
Oh, yeah, they do. They care too much.
Yeah. That's the problem, man.
Not enough kids.
That's the problem.
I shouldn't have said that.
That's
But
all
I
right.
think it's true.
I just wonder. I honestly don't know why they're so upset. Did they have these dreams growing up, and now that they're adults, that reality of being a princess just didn't happen?
Is that, or maybe they've always had the dreams because they're boomers, a lot of them, they really bought into the media and the mythos of the country, and they always wanted to be part of the good fight. They were too young when the Vietnam protests and civil rights stuff was going on, so they always want to be part of that, like,
fight the
great
power.
cause. Yeah.
But they're fighting.
And you're like, you're a grandmother. Why not spend time with your grandchild?
No, what's worse is I've seen them bring the grandchildren to those kind of events.
Oh,
and I'm like, what are you doing?
Right. No kings.
Yeah,
It's
the No
like,
Kings protest.
What are you doing?
Except next week we have the King of England coming by. Ooh, celebrate.
Anyway, you want to see this
Yes, I
rocket
do.
blow up? So this is Cape Canaveral. It's the New Glenn rocket. Yeah, turn that your way. And let's get a load of this.
Ooh. Looks vapor got up there around the nose.
You're just now hearing the sound on it. And this has to be miles away where you hear that. But look at that mushroom cloud that came out of that.
Imagine, Joe, if you're on a boat, you don't even know this is going on. You
Right.
just look over. I think we're under attack.
And so it's supposed to be just like a test fire, not even launching. And it's going, and then
You see right
something
there.
catches. Boom!
Yeah, there's some vapor that goes up near the top, and it's, yeah.
Yeah, that delay, by the way, on the sound and seeing
How
the
far away do you
explosion.
think that is?
We should have counted Mississippi's. Let's do that. Do that. All right. Let's wait for the explosion.
Okay.
Now, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 5-6 miles.
Yeah. Yep. I just can't imagine looking over, even if you knew that was happening. Holy crap, what was that? It's because that big mushroom cloud.
Yeah. No, and there's another video from like very far away where you just see this cloud, this ball of fire on the horizon. You're like, honey, I think it's time.
That's what I mean.
The Lord Jesus is coming back.
Say you're on a cruise. You just happen to get up on your balcony and look out that direction.
Let's go to line 1. You're on there. Who's this?
Hey, Joey, it's Rack on Tour.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, 2 life hacks for you for this weekend. You ready for this?
No, not really, but go ahead.
Give them to them.
Okay. Number 1, download the Upside app.
Mm-hmm.
The Upside app allows you to get cash back for purchases you make, like at gas stations, like at Circle K, grocery stores, restaurants. You're filling up at Circle K anyway. You're trying out the 25 cent a gallon deal. This will throw another 20 to 25 cents a gallon on top of that.
Now, I do have a Bitcoin back card.
Is that bad? Good? What?
No, so I get like...
Oh, you give it a little more bonus on the...
I get Bitcoin back as a percentage on everything.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah.
Well, and you may be able to use that to make the purchase and still use the Upside app.
Okay. All right. I have to check that out. I like saving money.
You bet.
Yeah, I do that with my credit card. I get 3% off on my credit card. I get 20 cents a gallon off, and then whatever the membership at the gas station gives.
Nice.
Yeah. Number 2, that explosion on the Blue Origin rocket.
Mm-hmm.
The only explosion that would be larger than that would be your head when you go to the waterfall. You got to go, bro. So, you got to go to the waterfall.
Yes. See, the people want you there, Joey.
Yeah, sure. If it's back open.
It's back open. We got a little rain. It ain't dry.
Yeah, the top 100 things to do before you die, the waterfall's got to be on it. I'm telling you.
Wait, you said the waterfall, not the water park?
Lake Jordan Waterfall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lake Jordan Waterfall.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, I'd rather do the waterfall than the water park. Honest, I thought you said water park.
Oh, Lake Jordan
No.
And if it's a little crowded, we'll go down to the mud bar. It's good.
The mud bar?
Mud bar. It used to be a sandbar. Kind of underwater right now. It's kind of muddy. Yeah, we're going down there. Check out the action. No?
Not sure. No, it's just like you act like I've never done stuff like this before.
You haven't done it in the past 5 years since I've been
probably
out.
That's correct. Yeah.
All right.
All right. I'm just.
And you haven't done this, Joey.
Yeah, you haven't done this. Let's be honest.
Fair. That is fair. Well, I love both suggestions.
I think they're both good. Both good.
I'm telling you, save your weekend, change your life.
There you go.
Well, appreciate it, right?
Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
You too.
Good call. Anyway, 272-9228. Man, if you got to be Jeff Bezos and the Blue Origin people, that sucks, though.
Okay.
Like, that's supposed to be your brand new rocket. You're just doing a basic static fire test.
Insurance, all right.
Yeah, but that's expensive.
Oh, I'm sure. I just.
That's just that's insane.
He didn't come out laughing at it like Elon usually does when he messes up.
I'm sure this is why we test and stuff. But that's a pretty massive failure for your brand new rocket.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just your static fire doesn't even work.
Back to the drawing board, buddy.
Right. Yeah, like rocket science is very difficult.
It can be.
Did you see SpaceX had been grounded for a time by the FAA because the super heavy booster didn't do what it was supposed to do. It didn't have a controlled burn back into the ocean.
Okay.
One of the engines on it, or a couple of engines on it, wouldn't fire up, so it had an uncontrolled fall into the ocean. Now nobody was near it. Nobody
As
got
opposed to what they usually do, which
Right.
is fall into the ocean.
Well, but because it wasn't a controlled, like going to the exact spot they wanted, and pre-planned, then this is a threat to the public and the environment. So you have to give us an immediate impact review on what went wrong, which I'm sure SpaceX can spin out in a few hours, if not a day or two. But really, FAA? Good job, guys. Good job refereeing.
Every once in a while, they got to flex their power, man.
Good job refereeing all this stuff. Anyway, space. And at least they're trying to do real stuff now instead of let's throw William Shatner and Katy Perry up into orbit for about 15 seconds.
Well, that was pretty cool. But if something would have happened, they would have died heroes.
Shatner was cool. All those ladies.
Especially Shatner, was he in his 90s?
Yeah, it was up there.
Dude, he don't need to be doing that.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, got to hit this break. We'll
All
be
right.
right back after this.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
Trust Montgomery's glass experts to provide you with fast and convenient service when and where you need it. Find out how affordable independent glass can be. Free estimates on storefronts, shower doors, furniture tops, plate glass, window glass, plexiglass, custom beveled mirrors, residential or commercial services. You come to them or Independent Glass will come to you. Call Independent Glass 263-2823, 263-2823, or stop by 2047 Bell Street near the entrance to Maxwell. Independent Glass.
News and talk without the static. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. This part of the program brought to you by, as Eddie gets down, Invista Advisors.
Yep.
And they're at Invista Advisors. They are ready to help you out. Of course, Austin Branco, who we usually talk to on the phone lines, he is the head of the brokerage desk.
Yes.
And, of course, working with Brett McDonald, who you've heard on these airwaves for years now, with Greg Udell, chief strategist over there at Invista Advisors. And so if you're looking for somebody to manage that investment portfolio for you, they can do it, and they can do it very well. But it's not just investments that they do. Of course, they do that very well, but they can also help you out with individual and family financial planning, wherever you are in life. It's not too early. It's not too late. Now, I would suggest get in touch with them as soon as possible if you really want to lay out a true financial plan. Maybe you're thinking about having kids. Maybe you just had the first one. Do you have life insurance? Do you have a plan of saving for them to help them out wherever they want to go in life?
Right. It's easy, so easy to set it up now. Don't put it off.
Could be you have a nonprofit you started, and at first you and the missus could run it. You and a couple volunteers could run it, and now it's gotten so popular that you kind of need some professional help. Well, they do that there at Vista Advisors, nonprofits, charities, endowments. Now, of course, maybe a lot of your money is tied up in, a lot of your wealth is tied up in your small business.
Right.
Well, they can help you there as well. And of course, end of life concerns. You don't want to leave, say, a widow. Were you the one, you're the one who ran the books all life, and you don't have something in place to help out that woman? Come on.
Best way to do it. That way she has no worries.
And say, too, maybe you got one of those families, you got a lot of kids, and you're worried about a fight over finances, these sorts of things, and just certain responsibilities. Well, just make it clear as day. They can help you, again, across the board and much more there at Invista Advisors. So just call them up. Start the conversation at 387-0094. That's 387-0094. And be sure to tell them that Joey and Eddie, those fellas on the radio, sent you. And 334-272-9228. You can, because it's Friday, pretty much call and talk about whatever you like. But what is this, like, the caving?
Caving?
The caving to the outrage mob again.
What are we caving on this time?
Like Martina McBride, not wanting to do that America 250
The Martina McBride
thing.
part, I really don't get. I would think she was as let freedom ring as anybody. I mean, being that's one of her songs.
But she's already catching hell from furious fans after seemingly caving to the woke mob and bailing.
I hope so. You just don't do that. And now, maybe we don't know. Maybe there were death threats and things like that, which... My thing on that, you got to take it seriously, especially in the world we live in today, but you let the terrorist win.
No, she said, I would like to talk to you and clear the air. I will not be performing at the Great American State Fair on June the 25th. I was presented with an opportunity to perform at a nonpartisan event, but that turned out to be misleading.
All right, see you a little bit.
Well, why is it partisan?
Because you're making it that way? Because somebody told her that it's that
Well,
way?
because they're making it that way.
Yeah.
I asked a lot of questions and was assured this was a nonpartisan event that meant to celebrate all 50 states. In my mind, I thought this was a great way to celebrate the states and also bring people together in the way that only music can. I saw it as just a bigger version of so many state fairs I've performed at over the years, celebrating community and what makes each state special. Sounds fun, right? Wholesome even. Yesterday, things started changing, and what we were told is, in fact, not what is happening. I've spent my entire career singing songs about real people with real issues. I've been blessed with the opportunity to be a voice for those who have felt like they didn't have one. It greatly upsets me that any fan who has been moved by my music may now feel like I'm abandoning the meaning behind those songs. Oh, my goodness gracious. I assure you that is not the case. I appreciate every single fan who has reached out. I hope to get back to the D.C. area very soon. So apparently, yeah, because Trump and team put it together, it's not allowed. It's divisive, and you're just going to upset a bunch of people. Because that's where we're at.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like that's maybe not her personal choice, but more of our handlers and maybe getting some wrong information. How are we celebrating the 250 years that divisive? How's that divisive?
But there is going to be, the fair will have state pavilions from all 50 states, territories, exhibits, rides, food, and performances framed as a wholesome all-American state fair celebration of community, culture, innovation, and patriotism. Yeah, like a big state fair.
I just don't understand what the issue is with that. Yeah. A great time for her to sing her hit.
Of course, she performed for former President Clinton in 1999 and in front of Barack Obama at the White House in 2009 for a Stevie Wonder tribute. So she's a lib.
Yep.
And yeah, whatever.
Let freedom ring.
It's a shame.
Wow.
It's
Independence
a shame.
Day. All the great songs.
Yeah, but the problem also too is I see all these. I'm like, let's be creative. Let's get some new folks like Milli Vanilli. Really?
That's what I can't believe is Milli Vanilli. This is an opportunity for you to make a comeback, and you're kind of poo-pooing on that. Are you kidding me?
And more stay in the time they're out.
Yeah. I get it now.
It's not even, you don't even have Terry Lewis or Jimmy Jam. I haven't been around for years. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
And also, when I saw him here in Montgomery, Jerome wasn't even there.
Hey, what about Afro Man? You think he'll do it?
Yeah. Afro Man. They need to invite Afro Man.
Immediately.
Lemon pound cake. I think Afro Man be there all day, every day.
I don't know if I sent you the video, but there was a video of a couple comedians talking about Afro Man, and they were inviting him to a show that was going to happen 3 or 4 day festival. And he's like, when is it? And they said, it's October. He goes, oh, I quit working after September. Like, what do you mean? He's like, oh yeah, I work, but September to the end of the year, I take off. He said, after that, I make too much money. The tax man gets me. So I was like that. Yeah. And it was perfect. I can see him. Yeah. I can't do that, man.
No, Afro Man might not be as wholesome as they're trying to project.
Oh no, not at all.
But Vanilla Ice is.
Ice baby. Fresh, baby.
Go Ninja, go. That's what I'm thinking of. What is that, Ninja Turtles 2? Or one with the ooze?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, man, don't knock Vanilla Ice. He's a good story. Good comeback kid. Rehabbing houses in Florida.
Good for him. Anyway, second hour coming up.
From the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. Negotiations continue over whether or not the U.S. plans to accept the latest proposed compromise with Iran to extend the ceasefire in the war for another 60 days. President Trump is expected to weigh in sometime soon. U.S. and Iranian negotiators still talking behind the scenes. Rescuers try to reach 4 climbers who fell on Alaska's Mount McKinley. That is North America's tallest mountain peak. And the National Park Service says the climbers' conditions were not immediately known following the fall. It was reported to Denali National Park and Preserve rangers. Overnight, they were seeking a weather window to allow them to reach the area by helicopter. A fire at a rail yard near
It'll happen someday. She'll forget about you. She'll forget about all your lies for her own slice of truth. I swear I miss you from happy days past, back when I always thought love would always last. Oh, I hope heaven, oh, I hope heaven, oh, I hope heaven finds you. Someday I'll call you. Someday we'll try to reconcile all the days.
Appreciate that.
So this might be a tune we could allow on the jet ski as you blast in front of Ellis Alley.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm waiting for the restraining order to come in the mail.
You're the one who needs to be brought legal matters against. Like,
Well, I do have a couple of lawyers, so yeah, you're right. It does need to come to me.
mhm.
I don't know how much they like me, but I
You're
do
the
know a
one
couple of lawyers.
suggesting all of this.
Yes, for you.
Yeah, trying to ruin my life. Let's go to Dan. Hey, Dan, how are you?
Fine, thanks. I was talking a little while about Amazon rocket that blew up.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
absolutely.
All right, now, what I understand from the article my son showed me, that the rocket itself was like $800,000, and they were only doing, like you said, a test fire. But it blew up the launching pad, okay? The launching pad is going to take over a year to rebuild.
Mm.
And it cost like 3 times the amount of money for the rocket itself. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I didn't know if y'all knew that or not.
Yeah, I didn't know how much it. I mean, it's basically at the end of the day concrete, but I guess it's massively supported concrete.
Well, it's made for their special little rocket that they're spinning up, and supposedly the thing will come back down.
Oh yes, yeah.
You know? All right, so that's been destroyed. So Amazon's done screw that up royally.
That's
And
insane.
all of them need to do is leave Elon alone.
Yeah, there you
Elon
go.
knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. You know, this is a national site that they allowed Amazon to use what head drive. Blew all the heck back.
Yeah, and they're
NASA
saying
needs to get out of it. Just leave Elon alone. He knows what he's doing.
Amen,
If we ever
brother.
get to the moon or Mars, it'll be Elon. It won't be Brazos and.
I agree with you on that. I agree.
Okay, I just want to let y'all know. Y'all haven't mentioned the fact of how much that launching pad's going to cost.
I can't imagine.
And like I say, it's going to take a year to rebuild.
And I put the question into Elon's Grok, so we'll get that in a second. It said too early for official timeline, but it sustained extensive severe damage.
Oh boy!
And they've invested over $1 billion in rebuilding it around 2021. So How about another $1 billion?
Ooh, yeah.
Don't pay for that.
Yeah.
I guess Bezos.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Somebody's insurance better cough up.
This is a NASA site.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I didn't even think about that. Well, it's going to be on you and me.
I don't have $1. I maybe give 75 cents or something.
That's it.
Anyway, I just wanted to y'all know. I don't know if y'all had mentioned that.
Well, thank you, Dan.
Thanks, Dan. Yeah, no.
That's a chunk of change or some dirt, man.
It's called LC-36. It's Blue Origin's primary and currently only operational pad built specifically for their rocket, the Nuke.
To return?
Blue Origin invested over $1 billion in rebuilding it since 2021. Complex facility with integration buildings, propellant systems, and refurbishment capabilities. So obviously they don't know how long is it going to take to after this explosion.
I imagine it ain't cooled down enough to.
And what might happen is they have a second nearby pad they began work on to provide redundancy. And multiple New Glenn vehicles are in production or storage. So they have the rocket hardware. That's not the bottleneck. But it is also a setback for NASA's Artemis program, as New Glenn was slated to launch Blue Moon lunar landers, and other Artemis hardware impacts on lunar timelines are being assessed. So several months at minimum, with realistic range of 6 to 18 months to full pad repair, inspection, certification, return to flight, pending the detailed damage survey that has not yet been completed or released. Of course, they have incentive to do this, but yeah, they're meant to be. They were named the lunar lander kind of company, and
yeah,
it might end up being Starship. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, let's go to line 2. You're on there. Who's this?
Billy?
Hey, how are you?
Well, and you?
Good.
Okay. What was I going to ask? Oh, this big state fair, this national state fair thing, where is it going to be? I was gone for part of the show. My apologies.
DC, I believe.
Oh, that's a bunch of crap.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
And then we can just go up there with a gazillion other million people.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea, though, is you get the whole nation together in one spot.
DC, though?
Oh, and then I wonder what's going to happen.
Right, I'd rather be in Texas.
Yeah, right, I do wonder. You know, I've been so excited about it, the big birthday bash, and now I'm realizing, crap, probably going to get a lot of terrorism and stuff.
I saw, I don't know if it's
hope not.
True story, but I saw a deal where they printing a $250 bill with Trump's picture on it.
Yeah, that's worth it.
Is that really going to happen?
Yeah,
Really?
Besson confirmed that it's in the works yesterday.
If that happens, are you going to buy one?
I am.
I am. I mean, I know, call me silly, but yes, I'll buy one.
No. I'm not against it, but.
Coin.
Yeah.
You're not going to buy one?
Not going to buy one, Joey? That's a piece of history,
You
man.
can buy more Bitcoin with that $250.
Oh, stop it. Where is your patriotism?
It's in my heart.
God.
It's in my heart,
apparently.
In his heart. Okay. Lord have mercy. You know, Prattville's band, the Pride of Prattville band, is the only band that was invited to march for the 250th, anniversary thing.
Oh, that's very cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I think it's very cool. Because
So-
I know some kids that are in the band. Cool.
So the details on this Great American State Fair, it'll be on the National Mall in D.C. that Trump's been refurbishing. It'll be June the 25th through July the 10th for 16 days. Free and open to the public admission. Advanced registration. Yeah. With pavilions representing all 50 states.
Plenty of time for us to get shot and bombed and everything. Ample time.
Or also ample time to have a good time. We don't have to just say it's going to be
a good time. I'll have a great time while I'm looking over my shoulder.
You're not going to Montgomery. You're going to D.C.
Oh, please. We won't talk about that. I had to talk about that on Greg's show last week about the Biscuits ball games where I get out of my car and run. That's what I do. I park, I get out of my car and run, praying that maybe they won't, nothing will happen.
You're safer there
ridiculous.
than most anywhere else in Montgomery. I think you'd be all right there.
But I've got to get to the stadium.
Right. It's the walk
I have
there.
to,
You ain't parking at Eastdale Mall.
You could just Uber.
Oh my gosh! Park and call Uber to take me to the stadium.
No, just Uber from the start.
Yeah.
Just pay 100-something bucks.
I love baseball, but not that much. Oh Lord! And then I had the thing about you gas your ski-doos, super doos. What are those things called?
Jet skis.
Jet skis. Okay, so you've got the thing that, like we used to have at the river, we'd bring the big gas tank container down to the boat, and you've got that siphon thing, don't you?
Yeah, I've got one of those we call a jigger hose, and then I've got a pump.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's actually, I bought it from Harbor Freight probably 20 years ago. It's one of the greatest inventions that I don't know why I didn't come up with. But yeah.
And then you get away from all that the marina prices.
Well, yeah, but I want the marina on the lake, so every weekend I try to go fill up the boat, which I just give them $100.
Yeah, well, that's nice.
Yes, I want to keep them in business. Plus, Brad and them, they got a great business down there, so I like to support them.
You got the point?
Yep.
I want to put my boat in there. I'd like to leave it in there.
They've got great services for that.
I know. I'm going to probably drive. I might go up there tomorrow afternoon just to check it out because, they're having all their celebrations and stuff. But I've taken up too much of your time. I have enjoyed our conversation.
Well, thank you, T.S.
And happy Friday.
Happy Friday. If you go to the marina, tell Brad I said hey.
I will.
All right, thanks,
Bye.
honey.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Jesse Lynn did a singing up there.
Yeah?
Not too long ago. It was great. Got to hear from
She
the
is
boat.
great.
Yeah, I love her. She's really good.
Now, I'm wondering, what sort of food they're going to have up there.
We have food trucks that come up, so it's always varying. Oh, you mean at the mall?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Ooh, dude. Okay, what's Alabama going to bring, though? I mean, what does each state supposed to bring? Is it what you're known for? Is it what you want to be known for?
Oh, Big Bag's listening. Biscuits and gravy.
There's some gravy rolling in.
We got some fried butter and gravy, sawmill
fried
gravy.
butter is something
It's
else.
actually pretty good.
Yes, it's something else.
Fried Oreos?
The fried butter was that nice.
Like most of the fried stuff is actually, but the fried butter is
The
counter
butter
to
was
how
just because
good
it
that
melted
is.
right into your
Really
mouth there.
good.
Yeah, like juicy
Really,
fruit
really
gum.
good. Anyway, let's go to line one.
All right.
You're on there. Who's this?
It's Papa B.
Hey, Papa B.
Hi there.
These snooty libtards are too good to come and celebrate the 250th birthday with everybody. I say just forget them.
Sure.
Go out into the highways and the byways and round up some really good amateur talent that is hungry and ready for their big break in life. Probably get them for about half the price of people like whoever, McBride, whatever her name was. And, really good music, too. I mean, there's some really great amateur talent out here.
Yeah, maybe showcase people.
Or looking for their big break in their career. So there's a quick answer to it. To the problem, and I see it already coming. So just with this one story, all of the usual characters trying to call all these talent, say no, you can't do that, you can't do this. If you do that, we're gonna do whatever to you or your family. Sad, real.
It is.
Really,
It really is.
sad. We can't even celebrate the 250th birthday. of our country.
I don't understand the
Why?
divisive part, Papa B. Where are these people in this celebration becoming divisive at? That we're bringing the country
Because
together.
they're not in charge.
They're
But
not
they're
in
invited
charge
to
and
the
they don't
party?
love the country. They don't care. They don't love this country. They, they're out for the destruction of this country. If they can't have their way, they don't want anybody to have any fun.
Take the ball and go home. Yeah.
Well, take the ball in their bat and put it where the sun don't shine.
Yep.
As far as I'm concerned.
Yep.
It just shows you how childish people have gotten, and at the Trump rallies and everything, they were talent. Yeah, they were either by force or by choice. Boycotting the Trump rallies, trying to keep their music from being played, and all kind of stuff like that. It's bad that we can't come together at least for just a minute. I don't know.
I'm just not that surprised by it at this point. It's kind of the direction things continue to go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised either. I was hoping for something better, but yeah, you're right.
Well, no, and also I love my working theory of we're seeing the death throes of liberal boomerdom, and they used to be dominant and on top, and they really don't like that anymore, and they're going to be very mad about it until I guess time does its work.
Yeah, I think, a lot of people that are not the boomer generation see just how petty some people are acting.
Yes.
And just mean, just plain mean, So, yeah, as soon as this crowd gets out of the way, and that's what you see at these big rallies, whatever rallies they have, a bunch of old gray-haired liberals.
Yep, pretty much.
Trying to, recreate the glory days or whatever.
Oh, and especially like me looking like a long-haired hippie. I could go hang out with all these folks and talk about all sorts of stuff in the world. And then for like an hour, hang out with these folks. And then all of a sudden sneak my gothic dark MAGA hat on.
Mm-hmm.
And they would be like, what? Wait,
how dare you?
You're one of those.
We've been infiltrated.
You're one of those Manosphere Joe Rogan people, aren't you?
You've infiltrated us here.
Yep.
I think Megyn Kelly had it right, though. I think she had a little thing about some of the rioters, Antifa and stuff. He really needs to stop calling them rioters, or not rioters, but protesters. These are she was calling them, these are communist insurgents. They're trying to destroy people in places and things,
Mm-hmm.
They're not the 1960s peaceful protesters, that are locking arms and walking down the street and such.
Heck, and a lot of those 60s protesters weren't really peaceful either.
They really weren't. No, that's not what was what we were told anyway. But or that was what we were told, but it really wasn't. Such as there are some other things going on. But to my point, this is not that at all. So he. I guess, did y'all see some of the news about this ICE facility being, raided up in New Jersey or something like that? I don't know, man. Comes a point in time where you got to go ahead and kind of muscle up on some of these folks. I think they've got the right idea of trying to run down whoever is paying them.
Yes.
But it's all done in cash.
Yep.
Sure. So I don't know how you really trace all that down, but if you can get to, whoever's paying them and cut the money off there, then maybe we're not. I remember there was one protest a few months back. I don't know if y'all remember this, but it was scheduled protest, and it's like when the protest was over, it was like we're hitting the clock on a factory.
Not lifting up the trash.
Person went home. Yeah,
What's that Looney Tunes cartoon where it's clocking in and out? I think there's a Roadrunner one.
Hey, George. They're guarding the sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
George.
Anyway, well, all right, guys. Thanks for letting me chime in today. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend, Eddie. I guess it's going to be raining.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Story of the life here lately up at the lake. Yeah. Dodging storms.
Well, we've still got a bunch of dirt around our place. I can't really even get to the boat dock.
Oh.
So,
damn.
I know, right? I mean, hurry up, dude. Put the grass down or something.
Yep.
I'd like to get to the boat if nothing else. But anyway. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one.
You too, Papa B.
Let's go to Martha.
Hey, Martha.
Hey, Martha.
Okay, guys, I have what we're going to take to the fair.
Okay.
All right.
It's going to be Conecuh sausage.
Yes.
Good idea.
Oh, my God. The whole world will go crazy.
Yep.
And then the other thing, I just watched a little show that said all the things that had been made in Birmingham, Alabama. So they can take Milo's tea.
Milo's
and
tea.
they can take Golden Flake potato chips.
Yep,
And
yep.
that's all we got to have, okay?
Yeah, that's
and
a party.
We got ourselves a party from Alabama.
Yeah, we do.
Man.
So
Eat some Kaneka and some
Yeah.
like sweet heat
We
barbecue.
would have a
chips.
busy booth. I can tell you that.
ooh, we would, but they'd be coming back around.
Oh, yeah.
But the bad thing is that people might want to move here.
Mm.
And y'all, we are in real estate.
We are,
but,
and that'd be
you
a good thing. But we should put some applications out there. Not just
I know.
anybody should be able to come into the state. We do have something special here. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all an old story. Long years ago, I've been in real estate forever. Somebody gave me an application for an Elmoranian, and I have kept it. I have kept it forever. And listen, I can say it because I am Elmore
That's
County.
right.
I moved from one side to the other side, and I've been there for 68 years, okay?
Stayed in the county,
And-
baby.
Stayed in the county. My family thought I was the black sheep because I went to the other side of the county. So, yeah, that's how bad it is up here. But I tell you what, I need to send it to you one day. I'll have to find it. It's in my little treasure of junk that I keep. Everybody says, you need to get rid of stuff. No, it's fun still.
Oh, that's
okay?
a good one.
Elmore, honey.
So,
Elmore on.
Yep, it is. But, well, guys, y'all have a great weekend, and I know you're going to have to swim through the puddles. But,
Yep.
maybe we'll have sunshine one of these days.
I sure hope so.
And we can do something then. And I still love y'all. It's so good to hear you. I have to get my car to remember this. But y'all are on YouTube now?
Yes.
Is that right?
Joey Clark
Yeah,
Live on
Okay.
YouTube.
I'll send you the link, Martha.
I am going to. Okay, do that because I want to be able. I can sit there at that desk and have laughters and have fun then.
Awesome.
So
Love you, Martha.
All right.
Thank you, Martha. You have a
see
great
y'all.
one.
Love y'all too.
Bye bye. Great people, man. Yeah. Know her daughter. I know her family. These are great people. She used to work for me at the pizza.
I'm still upset at you, though, about the whole restraining order and the stalking idea.
As far as we all know, Joey does not have a restraining order.
No,
Did I
and
clear it
also
up for
trying to
you?
rope me into all sorts of just
Fun?
depraved behavior.
Fun, Joey. It's fun.
Depraved
What's depraved about it?
behavior.
Give me some of the depraved parts. Where are we depraved at?
Stalking people in a Speedo on your jet ski.
Not really stalking them. We're just trying to get their attention.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we cured that. What's the next one?
Well, it's just your general tone.
Tone is a big thing.
Yeah, it's a little.
I've learned that.
You're a little cheeky today. You're a little too confident.
Oh, I'm sure it'll die. By
Like
the
you
end of the
haven't
day.
done anything.
I'll show a house by the end of the day, so I'll be crushed before long. So, yeah.
This is part of the program brought to you by Pest Pro Services, and they're at Pest Pro. Ashley and that great team are ready to help you out with any and all your pest control
Oh, yeah.
needs. Now, with all this rain and the heat, we've been talking about it, but we should mention it again. The mosquitoes are going
Mosquitoes,
nuts.
man, they really are.
Absolutely crazy.
Yep.
And so if you actually want to enjoy your property, whether you like to sit on the front porch on, say, the rocking chair and after a good meal, have an adult libation, or maybe you like being outside all the time,
Yeah,
like you
watch
built up a great backyard.
Watch the grandkids play in the yard. You don't want to sit there and swat up mosquitoes all day and then have to put the spray on them.
Right.
And, none of that really works that well anyway.
Right. Well, I got candles. Yeah, that's doing a lot of grandma.
Yeah. Yeah. But then also, same thing. In the yard, you got the kids playing and you don't want big fire ant beds.
No.
So they can take care of that for you.
No.
You don't want fleas and ticks getting on the kids.
And say like a squirrel is in your attic.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that at all.
No, you do not.
You need to take care of that immediately. Maybe there's
Yep.
something in your crawl space and you're not sure what it is.
It's just a smell.
Pest Pro can help you.
Yes, they can.
Y'all check them out today. You can always go to ppsriverregion.com or search Pest Pro Services on the Book of Faces. They still got photos of like nasty mosquitoes and
Oh,
termites.
yeah. In fact,
stuff
they
on
did
there.
a photo this week of, I think it was, Ashley said it was the worst termite invasion she'd ever seen.
Mm.
And it showed all the walls being taken out and just, suddenly wood looks like paper.
Yeah. So check them out today. Again, on Facebook or at ppsriverregion.com, or just call them direct at 265-9990. That's 265-9990. And be sure to tell them that Joey and Eddie, those fellows on the radio, sent you. When you want to know, call a pro. Pest Pro Services.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Before you commit to that plumbing repair or upgrade, get a second opinion from Headley Plumbing. Our estimate could save you thousands. We do it all: residential, commercial, and septic tank service, serving the entire river region. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the river region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
This is your roving reporter. Today I'm talking with a man from outer space.
What's up, Earthling?
I see you've landed your spacecraft over there in that field.
That's right, man.
My question is, why have you landed here on our planet?
I came to see David Ernest.
The asset preservationist?
Yeah, man. I wanted to see if he would take a look at my portfolio for me.
Well, before you make the trip over there, call him on his toll-free number, 833-596-7233.
And I understand those last 4 digits spell out the word safe.
That is correct.
Funny thing happened the last time I came to Earth.
What was that?
I went to the Walmart, man.
Yes?
And I accidentally went in the back door.
How did that work out?
Well, they stopped me and very gently told me that I needed to go around front and come in.
And then what did you do?
I said, cool, man. Take me to your greeter.
You flew millions of miles just for that.
Hey, man, I don't ride them. I just read them.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values. This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
The River Region's first and only news talk station on FM. Live, local talk. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Bader in the studio with me. And you know what we should go to? Where? Scott Bessent.
Oh, yes. How is Scott
He
doing?
was the press secretary for that because Caroline Levitt had her baby. She's still playing mom. She's still being mom.
Still being mom. Lovely looking mom, too, by the way. Just radiant.
That's a better word.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely, radiant. Those
Radiant.
are appropriate words.
Just put that mom vibe out there, you know.
Right. So Bessent, a bunch of zingers.
What?
Because he's kind of known for it
Off
at
the
this
hip,
point.
baby.
And I didn't see it coming. Like when I first saw him at the congressional hearings.
Yeah.
I guess he was on his best behavior. Man, this guy is sassy in a great way. Glad he's on our team. Anyway, here's Scott Bessent opening things up. And the main serious point was to do the Trump accounts thing, but he had all sorts of zingers in between.
With that, I'm happy to ask questions. I will mention that 3 weeks ago, I got an honorary degree from the University of South Carolina. So if you really want to get a question, you can call me Dr. Bessent. So,
Thought we were going somewhere else with that.
Dr. Bessent, Somebody immediately shouted out.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get into more of the meat of things.
Okay.
At one point, he decided to call out the Washington Post.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Let's listen in.
Again, you know, I don't really understand this Washington Post article that who hears from the Post? Yeah, terribly written, terribly edited. Because basically what it says is that Treasury is following the law and that we've created the bill and that it's up to Congress, but that we follow the bill and it's up to. I didn't really understand what the story was.
So,
but anyway.
Appointees aren't involved in that, two of your political appointees?
Yeah, of course, but we prepare for everything if it gets passed. Just like we were.
They're arguing over putting Trump's face on a $250 bill. And his point is like, yeah, we've proposed it.
Yeah.
What's the big deal?
Right. We're ready 6 months in advance with a one big beautiful bill for tax guidance. So we have to prepare in advance. You can't draw something up the day before.
Politically, do you think it's a good idea, though, when people are struggling to afford gas and groceries?
Oh, my God. I think it has, I think that it's bifurcated. Do you think we should have a 250th anniversary, the celebration?
Well, that's happening anyway, but putting the president's face on a $250 bill is a choice.
But Kayla, it's not happening anyway. It's happening because it's being funded by private citizens, by the federal government, by state governments, by municipal governments to celebrate our country. And I don't think that there's anything untoward about having the President of the United States, the person who was President of the United States, on the 250th anniversary bill.
Not only that, think of the money. People like me are going to buy them. I'll probably buy a couple for myself, my kids, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. It's a fundraiser at the end of the day.
All right.
That money is not going to be spent. I don't see what the issue is other than, well, we hate the Trump.
Yeah, that's what it is. And it's getting old, man. To where it's like, I'm looking forward to whatever they'll come up with, like, because I predicted this in 24 when Trump was like, oh, maybe DeSantis with his little boots is going to win. But they were already saying back then, Ron DeSantis is worse than Trump. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to do it with Rubio or Vance, anybody else that gets to the top of the ticket, worse than Trump.
As opposed to better than Trump?
No, they'll never say that. This guy is even more fascist.
Yeah.
This guy, he's trying to put the Pope in charge. Because, they're both Catholic, Rubio and Vance. It's like, really? We're back to what JFK was accused of?
Hey, it worked before. Let's try to make it work again.
Heck, maybe he was, and that's why certain forces had him killed. Anyway, this is Besson taking another one.
You wrote.
This is, by the way, fantastic.
You wrote resilience on your cabinet note meetings. Several times the photographer zoomed into it. Are you trying to keep the president calm? Are you trying to keep yourself calm? Why did you write all those notes?
So people could look over my shoulder, photograph them, and think they got a scoop.
Yep.
So
You wrote resilience.
Yeah. Yep. Rube.
You fell for it, you dumb,
you silly Rube.
Dumb person. But I'm sure you're lovely outside of the press room.
No, I don't think they are.
You don't think so?
I'd like to think so, but then they seem to be so miserable.
This is a serious question. Like, how many folks are, like, just playing a role? When push comes to shove,
percentage of
how
them.
many folks out there, especially in the political game, are just playing a role?
I'd say a higher percentage than I probably want to admit. I'd say in the mid-80s probably.
Now, and this is the nature of any gig. Like, you're playing a role when you're the real estate agent. It's not the same Eddie at midnight necessarily.
I'm still showing houses it is, but yeah.
Well, if it could sell you a house, actually, that's a bad example.
No, but I get it. I mean, we do have roles, and all of us do, but I can't see.
But the performative vitriol and hatred.
I can't. I can't accept that because it's just so foreign to me. I mean, I don't like a lot of things, but I'm not going to sit here and make it a point of my life to argue about this one thing constantly. Just get over it. What, you added another thing since we went to break, Mr. T?
No, this has been here the whole time.
Okay.
I told you earlier, it's a crucifix and a miraculous medal.
I thought it was just one. I didn't know there'd been another one. Did Josh come by or something? I needed to see him.
Oh, these aren't as nice as the one he made. But they mean things.
I understand that.
Know.
It's just,
I usually wear this under my shirt. Is it bothering you that much?
No, Mr. T. I just notice it. That's all.
Mr. T is a compliment. You can keep saying.
Okay. You have started with one. Now you've got three. At the earlier part of the show, you had two.
Last question.
Thanks, sir. Governor Gavin Newsom has floated this idea of a 100% state tax on Californians who receive money from President Trump's anti-weaponization fund. Your response to the governor's call for 100%?
There's no cure for stupid.
Yeah. I think Besson handles himself quite well.
Yeah, I think so.
That said, all this like happy talk about the Trump economy and all this war's got to get wrapped up. And have we gotten any news yet? Did he?
No, it'll be a
any news at all?
It'll be a Friday night thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is what it is. Anyway, we got to hit this break. First, this entire hour brought to you by Alabama Home Mortgage.
I know some good folks over there, Joey.
Yeah, I think we do.
Mm-hmm.
Madeline Cannon, Ken Williams.
Some of the best.
Yeah. I love it when Madeline stops.
I like when Madeline comes in here. Because honestly, I've talked about it before. She was so tan. She was my base. Now I'm more tan than her. And also, she gives great service on mortgages as well. In fact, when I have VA questions, which are probably weekly, I have to call her and say, hey.
When's the bodybuilding show?
Give me some time, dude. I'm training.
I'm just saying.
Just training right now.
Y'all are dark. Darkness. That's what I'm going to start calling you.
The darkness.
Darkness.
Okay. It sounds like a hater.
But over there at Alabama Home Mortgage, Eddie's right, Madeline, and the whole group there, they're ready to help you out, give great advice wherever you are in life. It could be your first time buying a home.
Yes.
They're great folks to work with there
Couldn't
at Alabama
recommend
Home
enough
Mortgage.
on that because you're going to have a gazillion questions, and they've been down this road 1,000 times.
Or perhaps it's not your first time, but you kind of got screwed the last time.
Yes.
And
especially if you use like an internet company.
Like you don't want to do that again.
Nope.
Or this big bank didn't tell you about all sorts of other options you had.
Or the fees?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or somebody's like, it's one of those companies like, hey, Becky, we got another one.
Yep.
No, you want to go with great, local, trusted folks that can help you through that home buying process from pre-approval. Do not skip that step all the way to closing day. Or it could be you're looking to refinance to get debt off your back, reinvest in yourself, your property, your family. Or it could be, I just want more money.
Right.
I want cash, liquid cash, so I can go on that big vacation.
Yep.
Or so many other things you might want to use cash for. They can help you out there at Alabama Home Mortgage. Check them out today. You can always call them direct at 567-4223. That's 567-4223. Or apply online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. There is a difference in mortgage companies. Let Kim and Madeline prove that to you today. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
"2026 marks 60 years that hope has had a home in Alabama. At the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches, children who've lost everything through no fault of their own have found something priceless. A safe place to live, a loving Christian family, and the chance to simply be kids again. Here, boys and girls grow up surrounded by care, guidance, and faith, learning right from wrong, learning responsibility, learning they are valued and that their lives have purpose. As the Alabama Sheriffs have believed for 6 decades, it's easier to build boys and girls than to repair men and women. These former ranchers are now teachers, parents, business owners, and leaders, living proof that love, structure, and faith can change a life forever. As the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches celebrate 60 years of serving Alabama's children, you can help ensure the next child has the same chance. Learn how you can make a difference at alabamasheriffsyouthranches.org. 60 years of building lives, and we're just getting started.
You want your floors to scream new, fresh, and stylish. But if yours are groaning, tired, old, and outdated, you're in luck. Because at Prattville Carpet, you can revitalize your floors while you save on the best brands available with perfect and professional installation and Prattville's unbeatable lifetime warranty.
Hi, I'm Ray Bowles from Prattville Carpet. If you're looking for carpet, hardwood, laminate, vinyl plank, or ceramic tile, call us today for your free measurement.
Start shopping for your floors right now at PrattvilleCarpet.com.
Prattville Carpet, we're more than just carpet.
At Blue Water Broadcasting, we believe great advertising starts with relationships. That's why so many local business owners trust us, not just for radio, but for digital too. If you're already running digital advertising and you're not seeing results, it may be time to explore your options. Our team takes the time to understand your business, then builds custom campaigns using a multi-channel conversion-focused approach. So whether it's digital display, social media, or you need help increasing your online presence, Blue Water Broadcasting can help. Before your next campaign, let's have a conversation. Visit bluewaterbroadcasting.com.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Clark Heating, Air, and Plumbing. It's time to schedule your spring tune-up with Clark Heating, Air, and Plumbing. Don't wait. Schedule today. Give them a call at 334-277-2125. Alabama certification number 88007.
Rich Thomas Weather. Well, hi, everybody. It's a weather pattern that's become very familiar to you over the last few days. We still have this tropical flow right off the Gulf. So for today and tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, I think the amount of sunshine will be limited, very humid, highs in the middle 80s, and the stage is set for more scattered random showers and storms, especially in the afternoon and evening hours each day, lows at night right around 70. Then I think the storms start to thin out in number as June begins on Monday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Live, local talk. The River Region's most trusted voice for news and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Bader here in the studio with me. And we have Emmett Crutchfellow.
Yes, we do.
On the line. Hello, Emmett.
This here's Emmett Crutchfellow. Me and the boys started a band, and we got this number as an agency contact to get us to the White House to play.
Okay.
We're from over here at Hertzahatchee. We idolize the Darlings off the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh, do love the
One
Darlings.
of my boys plays a jug. Yeah, one of them plays a banjo.
Mm-hmm.
I play the mandolin. And we wrote our first song. It's Go Back to Ilhan If You Really Want to Go to Space. And listen, we got this number because they said you knew very famous people that you could get us in contact, that you talked to Tuberville and Brett and just all kinds of state people, just everywhere. And you know, over here at Hertzahatchee, our favorite celebrity is Andrew Sorrell.
Yeah.
If you could get him to come over here, we just love that. But do you want to hear the acronym for your agency?
Okay.
Clark's Limitless, Outrageous, Unparalleled Talent. Clout. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Emmett.
You got it.
Clout.
Clout. I see.
I don't know. I think a lot of folks are half annoyed with me half
Really?
the time, yeah.
That's the best way to be, dude.
Or they don't think of me at all.
Even better.
Yeah.
Even better. But I know for a fact you live rent free in several of them's heads. So.
I do.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah, well, yeah, it does.
Why?
They can't do nothing about you.
What do you mean?
They can't hire you and they can't fire you. You just have to listen to you on the radio. And other people come up to them and say, hey, did you hear what Joey said today? No. I need that fool to quit talking about me.
Coach, can't wait for you to be governor.
Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, and you might not know, but I think you do. The governor's mansion Does
Yeah.
it have a pool?
I don't know. I've never been over there.
I've just assumed. Well, I remember even as field trips, we went. I think 3rd, 4th grade.
Sure, that was a field trip.
Yeah, the governor's man. That was part of the downtown thing. But I don't.
mean,
know if
I
they
would
had a
assume
pool.
it has a pool. It's a
I did-
mansion.
I did too, right?
Yeah.
But many times I've driven by there, I've never looked in the backyard. I wonder if there is a pool, and if there is Ivy really using it?
Nah.
You don't think?
I mean, she might have something to float on, like some.
That's what I'm wondering. Do you think she's out there on an inner tube, just kind of floating around? Sometimes with a little drink in her hand, absorbing some of the sun.
Or do you like the inner tubes, or do you like the things that are like the full on, like lounge chairs?
I like a
With
noodle
the cup
every once in a while,
holders.
but yeah, but
you like more a noodle or
yeah,
a
noodle
tube?
or a tube. Yeah, kind of redneck like that. But there is this one chair I want to get my wife. It's inflatable like that. It's got a little motor in it. So
Yeah, no, there is an Alabama shaped pool.
Really?
I think at the governor's mansion.
Are you kidding? Now that would be cool. And now I could only imagine there should be an Alabama pool. If there's not one, there should be.
Yeah, Governor Wallace paid the $10,000 to build the pool from his personal money.
Do you know how much a pool is nowadays? And he got an Alabama shaped pool for $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know where down the fingers are down in Mobile and stuff? I wonder if that's like a little cubby right there. Probably some.
And it looks like it's actually not that big of a pool, like normal size pool, like normal kind of.
That's a heck of a deal.
underground
$10,000.
It's just got a little cutout with a little thing on the bottom.
Nice.
It's definitely shaped like Alabama. So yeah, I guess there's a pool.
Cool. Well, I always
What do you
wondered
think?
that.
Coach is going to use it?
Think Coach get mad if I use it?
If you don't ask him, probably. You know,
Sometimes, Joey, I've found in my line of work, it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
What are you going to be doing in the pool?
I'll probably do a photo shoot.
Nah, man. Yeah, he's going to get mad.
I'll have Albie with me. That make it better.
No. Like, you're doing a photo shoot. Like, what kind of photo shoot?
You know, real estate type when I'm floating in the pool.
You're not selling the governor's mansion.
They don't know that.
Can you call up the...
Yeah. But now you got me thinking I'm really going to go put a for sale sign out in front of the governor's mansion.
Go for it.
Not my own, but some of my competitors. Maybe Martha.
Go for it. I think it'd be great. 272-9228. That's 334-272-9228. In fact, there's an op-ed out today at 1819 News from Coach Tuberville. Excuse me, U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville. The birthday gift America actually needs is the name of this op-ed. We could get into that in just a moment. Also, some different takes on this whole AI debate that the Pope started up all of a sudden. Also, the interest on the national debt is it's becoming a killer. Like, it is interesting. Duke made the point the other day. Like, how many folks are like ready to talk about the debt when they're running for president or senate or whatever, and then all of a sudden you get up there and it's like, let's spend more money. Who cares? It's not our problem at the moment. Also, apparently, Putin is reportedly spending $26 billion to live forever. Like, literally using the organs of pigs. Like, Putin has invested $26 billion in anti-aging efforts in Russia.
I don't want to live forever.
Yeah, I know.
No, I mean, I don't want to be sadistic about it. but I
Not
don't
in
wanna
that
live forever.
body.
Yeah, I just don't want to live forever, period. I don't want to.
You don't want to go to heaven?
Yes, but I don't want to live here on this earth forever, where I have to see and watch my friends and family pass on. I don't.
Oh, no, I think that's, I think that's fair.
Don't want that at all.
Well, but say you got a glorified body and you were with those family and friends together always in the presence and praise of God.
Well, I like to think that my family and friends already knew I had a glorified body. That wouldn't be nothing new to
yours is a profane fallen body, for sure.
Well, thank God there's forgiveness.
Right. Like Adam and Eve. Like, you can see the consequences of the fall every day, noon to 3 here, folks, especially on that side of the desk. Let's go to line 1. You're on there. And Michael Cohen.
Michael, help me, man.
So now we're talking about screwed up bodies. We'll segue into Michael Cohen. Thank you very much.
Welcome to my world, Michael.
Well, I must feel like Eddie could use a beanbag chair.
Oh, I could be. Actually, I could use one of those massage chairs. I really could. As I'm getting older, not to be funny and all, but it gets stiff.
Yeah,
you just get stiff. You wake up in the morning, especially on a weekend, maybe slept too long on that bed. I'm stiff. One of those massage chairs get my day going. Not so much you, Joey?
No, sure. It's not that. I'm not that. I'm a little younger.
Anyway, I'm trying to be good.
Yes,
but yeah. I mean, we've got some really great massage chairs made by Cosia, and they do an incredible job. There's so many massage chairs. You know, I got a buddy that sits in the ones at the Y a lot. I got somebody else that came in here from, I think it was Planet Fitness, talking about their massage chairs. And, you know, they sit in this massage chair and they're like, oh, my God, I didn't know there was such a difference.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Right.
And it's all in how it does it. And this company is so into the software of the way that they've designed and engineered everything for it to be more like a real massage than just to have something sticking in your back and rolling up and down really hard. But you should come by and give it a try. We won't charge anything, Eddie.
Well, here's an idea, Michael. You know, we got Father's Day coming up, which is the ripoff of all holidays. But anyway, a great Father's Day idea would be the chair, a Traeger grill with the Bluetooth, so I can sit in my massage chair while my meat's out there smoking on the grill. I don't even have to get up out of it. I can just look at my chair or look at my little phone here, and it'll tell me when I can go pull my meat off the grill.
If only you were my daddy.
Who's your daddy? Just saying. I mean, everybody's got to have a dream.
Yep. Yep. Dream on. So, yeah, that would be an excellent Father's Day gift.
It would be.
It would. And the cool thing about it is that everything that you mentioned, not only can your daddy use it, but the whole family can use it.
Yeah, that's how it usually works with dad gifts.
Yeah, that is true.
That's right. That's right.
Like you could get a new TV. That's going to end up being used by everybody.
Yeah, but Dad's going to love it.
Yeah, he is.
Well, that's right. That's right. You know, it's weird though. Lately, we have a lot of women that come in here to buy new TVs.
Really? Women?
And you kind of, and even sometimes when it's a husband and wife, the husband is pitching to get a 65 and the wife is like, well, let's go on and get the 75.
All right.
And I'm just sitting here and I don't even know what to say at that point.
Because it used to be the opposite.
Right.
Because it's always been the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the husband's trying to get the 98 and he'll settle for the 85, but you know, at this point, you've got women that are, I guess, they realize that they want to watch their TV shows and have them look as good as possible as well.
Well, maybe if that's where the women are going these days, there's hope after all for me.
Maybe. You already started off with a big TV.
I mean, a little bit. I'm not saying a lot of hope, just a little.
Waterfall,
there's a sliver of hope. There's a chance. Anyway.
That's right.
And the point, folks, being they've got a lot of great products, great gift ideas there at Cohen's. But, of course, we haven't talked about it yet. The service is second to none. Nobody's going to beat them on
Best
service.
in the business, man.
Including service after the sale. And especially if you buy a big-ticket item like that big massage chair, I'm sure y'all can deliver, set it up, get it all working right.
You know, the cool thing about what we sell up front is Michael Jacks is the one that we get to schedule to deliver at 99.9% of the time. Every once in a while, somebody wants it loaded in the back of their truck and they take it home. But but normally it's a Michael Jacks install, and he knows how to get it in your house, get it where you want it, get it set up, give you a little school on it, and, you know, get you going on your massage, or either you're watching your favorite football game with a nice new big TV and some nice sound.
Well, Michael, if he ever needs help, you know, delivering one of those massage chairs, let me know. I can help him, you know, test it out once it's in place.
Well, I think that would be a good thing.
You got any massage chairs that you can put on a jet ski?
Ooh, now you're talking.
Yeah, I know this guy.
Because that's the only way Eddie would use it, right?
Yep.
Good old fallen body Eddie. And
it'd have to be sandproof from the beaches at the lake.
Definitely.
I'll check out Cohen's today. You can always go to thinkcohens.com to check them out online, but I really encourage you to stop by 2515 Eastern Boulevard here in Montgomery. They're open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 on Saturdays. And find Michael and be sure to tell him, hey, I heard you on that radio show with Joey and Eddie.
Yeah, y'all come see us. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.
Appreciate it, Michael.
See you, Michael.
Take care.
So we got one more hour to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more hour. What are we going to talk about?
I don't know.
We can talk about Spencer Pratt.
I like the idea of him calling folks out that are coming against him, like Drew Carey even called him out.
Called out Drew Carey?
Yep. Called him out on the old Epstein thing. Shut Drew Carey right up.
Now that NVIDIA will pay you $1,000 a month to host a mini AI data center at your house? Not true. Just looked it up.
I'll do it for $750.
Now they will let you pay $150 for the unit, and then they'll cover the cost of the power and electricity to run it.
But I still got to pay for the unit?
Yeah, like what's the benefit to me?
Nothing yet.
Unless you're running a lot of AI. It's like, well, actually, I'm building an AI girlfriend.
You know that's happening.
Yeah. Oh, the amount of guys that grew up watching Weird Science.
Weird Science. Yeah. Yeah, but if you looked at that chick now, whew, age might be good for wine, but it ain't good for hot women.
No, I mean, that's kind of the nature of it in general for most human beings.
I feel like I've gotten better looking with age.
Okay.
Well, maybe not.
All right. You've gone from look like somebody's sister to somebody's aunt. Especially with those frills back in the 80s.
And that was power hair, baby.
Mm-hmm.
That was power hair.
I think he's a lesbian. Anyway, we'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Bob Agnew in Washington. President Trump says he's huddling with his top advisors today at the White House, deciding what to make of the latest offer for an extension of the ceasefire with Iran. He says he'll make a final determination after those talks. As it was announced yesterday, the proposed extension of the ceasefire would drag it on for another 60 days and also begin negotiations about Iran ending its nuclear program. Rescuers today tried to reach 4 climbers who fell and remained stranded on Alaska's Mount McKinley, that is North America's tallest peak. The National Park Service says the climbers' conditions were not immediately known following the fall. It was reported to Denali National Park and Preserve rangers overnight. Secretary of State Marco Rubio held a meeting with his Pakistani counterpart at the State Department in Washington today. Pakistan is involved in efforts to try and broker peace between the U.S. and Iran. This is SRN News.
Americans have a big healthcare problem. Over 100 million citizens carry medical debt while paying for overpriced and complicated health insurance. As Christians, we don't have to pay for a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is an alternative to health insurance at half the cost. Plus, you can enroll at any time. Stand up to health insurance with a biblical solution. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/wellness. That's chministries.org/wellness.
Maybe this is you too. There is enormous frustration right now with healthcare costs. It's amazing. Healthcare costs for families in the last 20 years have almost tripled, and it just keeps getting worse. All this to say, this is why MediShare is so in demand right now. People are looking for alternatives, and MediShare is proven. And yeah, you could save thousands of dollars a year and actually like it more. Here's the number. They're easy to talk to. 833-34-BIBLE. That's 833-34-BIBLE.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Truckers, listen up. A $2,500 sign-on bonus only at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Work for a company that puts God and family first. 855-777-9785. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. It's a weather pattern that's become very familiar to you over the last few days. We still have this tropical flow right off the Gulf. So for today and tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, I think the amount of sunshine will be limited, very humid, highs in the middle 80s, and the stage is set for more scattered random showers and storms, especially in the afternoon and evening hours each day, lows at night right around 70. Then I think the storms start to thin out in number as June begins on Monday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray to Publix.
1819 News.
Alabama Secretary of State Wes Allen is reacting to a video in Jefferson County that shows a poll worker taking a ballot outside of the precinct walls in order for a passenger in a nearby vehicle to vote without leaving the car. This apparently all occurred during the primary election held on May 19th. The video has come to light through Mara Blackman, who is running in the Democratic primary against incumbent state representative Patrick Sellers. Blackman is filing a lawsuit in court asking the court to verify the ballot numbers from that precinct in light of what happened. Secretary of State Allen says that the actions caught on video are very concerning and will be taken seriously by his office. Allen pointed out that removing a ballot from the precinct violates several election laws when it comes to ballot handling, and he says that curbside voting is not allowed in this state. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Did you know that 70% of people experience a potentially traumatic event in their lifetime, and that 6 out of every 100 adults face PTSD every day? Help us bring hope to these survivors by signing up for your Alabama Distinctive PTSD Awareness license plate today. The great thing is you can sign up no matter when your current plate renews, and the first year is complimentary. All you need is your VIN number on hand. Drive awareness, drive hope, and customize your plate today at atease.org.
The mayor of Selma is taking action in that city after a 2-year-old child was killed in gunfire that erupted in the Selmont community. The child was inside a mobile home when the bullets were fired into that house. Mayor Johnny Moss says there is now a multi-agency partnership working to find the suspects in this shooting. That partnership involves local, state, and federal authorities. Moss denounced the shooting and said the Selma community has suffered heartbreaking loss due to gun violence, and he emphasized that the city leadership will not allow reckless individuals to terrorize the community and endanger innocent lives. I'm Andrea Tyson.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number 1 in the number 2 business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. 5 reasons to get a home inspection before you close on a home. Homeowners buying their first home or their 10th home still need a home inspection performed. First, you will find out firsthand the true condition of the home, the age and state of the heating and air, the roof, electrical, and plumbing as of the date of inspection. Second, it may give you the ability to renegotiate repairs that the seller will end up paying for before closing. Third, if the results show that the repairs would be too costly, then you can opt out of the contract without losing your earnest money. Fourth, the age and state of the systems will indicate what shape the rest of the house might be in and give you the option to opt out of the transaction or renegotiate terms. Fifth, knowing what needs to be done to the house will allow you the opportunity to update the home properly to your taste. For a list of the best home inspectors in the area, call Bo Goodson at the Goodson Group at 334-221-2883 or 551-0225. The Goodson Group.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's News and Views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Middays, short drive, north side, west side, south side in Montgomery. It's I-J-O-E-Y, Joey Clark. And Eddie Bader.
Welcome back to the program. I'm your host, Joey Clark.
We're coming back into the dating game.
Yeah, I know. Eddie Bader here, keeping score. He's eating the snacks already. The big snack commission coming up for happy hour. And we have a NASA scientist being asked by Joe Rogan, You like that introduction, didn't you?
I really did.
Being asked by Joe Rogan, what do clocks measure?
I've wondered this many times, Joey.
I've been wondering this too. Because I think the way we experience time ain't exactly what's going on in the world. You know, and this week, by the way, I've been reading through the book of Revelation again.
Yeah.
And it's not me who came up with this, but my read on that is like it's talking about things that have happened, will, and always are.
Happening?
Yes. If you think of time as not just this linear thing, like history starts and it has a middle and a beginning, like it's going towards something, a teleology. No, God is outside of that normal time as we experience it. I think it's often describing things that maybe have happened or are always happening or manifest themselves in different ways throughout time. Oh, that's just my take.
Interesting.
Fascinating.
Interesting take on it.
Fascinating book. Anyway, this is Rogan asking about, well, clocks and the nature of time itself.
That I've ever heard anybody say is that all time exists currently.
That's Einstein. I mean, that goes back 120 years.
That's such a bizarre thought.
We don't know if it's true, but it's, I mean, Einstein really thought there wasn't much of a way around it because he said, okay, well, if everything is going at different velocities compared to everything else, right? I mean, it's a great question a kid can ask. How fast am I going through space? You know, and the Earth, if you're on the equator of the Earth, that goes around at about, about 1,000 miles an hour, you know, and then, you know, we go around the sun at about 67,000 miles an hour in our orbit. The sun's going around the galaxy about 500,000 miles an hour around the galaxy. The galaxy is going towards a galactic cluster at more than 1,000,000 miles an hour. But, you know, how fast are we going really? And the only thing you can measure is how fast are you going relative to something else. There's no answer. You know, how fast am I going? Well, I mean, am I still or am I actually traveling close to the speed of light right now? I don't know. So Einstein said the only way he could really think about how that would work is if the universe was just one big thing.
Like I said, stuff that's always happening.
Yeah.
You know, all of time and space exists in a big whole thing. There's only one now. Einstein famously said, the past, present, and future are, you know, persistently annoying illusions. Now, again, do we know this to be true? At the moment, we don't have any better physics, and I doubt the physics will get any less weird than that. But yeah, I mean, that's sort of the way modern physics thinks the universe may be, is a big whole thing that started from beginning to end and is all now-ish.
But if that's the case, so subjectively we can measure things. We can measure time.
Relatively.
But what are we measuring? If it's, I mean, are we making artificial time constraints? Are we doing it ourselves? When we create a clock, we create a watch, and the watch is, you know, 24 hours a day. It's running. What is it measuring?
Yeah.
Right?
That is exactly the question Albert Einstein asked. That is a deep, excellent question. And so that was the problem. I mean, in a famous thought experiment, Einstein made a clock by setting up two mirrors and having light bounce between the two mirrors. And that was the tick of the clock. Tick, 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 tick. And the problem was that, you know, that's how he started thinking about the speed of light, is that if you had this thing in a spaceship that was going a huge fraction of the speed of light, then a person standing watching it go by would actually watch the light kind of trace out a pattern like this. Because it's actually ticking between the mirrors, but the mirrors are moving along. And so you see the light make this sort of bouncy movement. And that means it's actually traveled farther than the person on the ground who thinks that the mirrors are just sort of, the light is making just a straight up and down line from mirror to mirror. That question that you asked is what completely revolutionized physics. Everything fell apart when people said, how do you even measure time? What does it mean to make a clock? What are we measuring?
Joey, put down the bong, Joey. No, I get it. I've often thought about myself, but you kind of think it's like a crazy thought. So,
well, I wrote this for New Year's Eve,
Okay.
or New Year's, the op-ed I did leading up to the beginning of this year.
All right.
And I, at one point, say, if only living freely was as easy as counting the calendar or listening to the ticking of the clock. If only liberty could be reborn in every man every time some New Year's ball drops. We bind and divide time to watch the inevitable countdown of our days, yet from seconds to months to millennia, we too often fail to divide and bind ourselves from old to new ways. Watching the countdown to a new year is nothing like witnessing the shock of a man born anew. There is no man-made clock for us to time when grace begins or when the race is through. Man's gift of liberty does not proceed akin to a self-winding watch. Behind even the most timely self-wound man, there is an eternal watchmaker who timelessly winds the mainspring of his life and creation's clock. So that's kind of where my mind is, and I wasn't ripping the bong when I thought of that one, bruh. So, I once did.
Missed opportunity.
I once did. But I think it's cool, by the way, that you need good physics, like having natural philosophy, having sound science, and I think the ultimate science is physics, and especially mathematical physics, what Einstein was doing. And it's all beyond me. I'm thinking of this in a literary sense. Like, it really is beyond me. I don't fully understand even some of the basic math to get this done.
Yeah.
But that seems to be like the granddaddy of them all, that all these other sciences that we look at in our university systems are trying to emulate.
Mm-hmm.
And they sometimes get close, but a lot of the time they ain't anywhere near what these things can predict. But what's fascinating is for all the advances in the sciences, especially physics, or say lack of advance in the case of physics for the last half century, you find that there are theologians and philosophers who thought of this stuff way before.
Oh, yeah.
And that these weird thoughts have existed for a long, long, long time. So don't just think it can very well be like, man, look at the sky, like hit the bong, and like it can be one of those stoner conversations, sure. But I think there's also deep mysteries at the bottom of our life and our existence. And modern living does two things. It tries to distract you, like constantly keeps you busy and entertained or tickled in some way, or even it might not be like you're tickled, like, whoo-hoo, it could be you're just frustrated and angry and I'm mad about this thing that I saw that this one person posted.
Yep.
So there's that goes on. And then the other part of modern living, it often tries to take anything that might lead you to a mysterious thought or the profound mysteries of existence itself, and perhaps God, and tries to reduce it down to material. That it can't all be explained.
Can't be explained, yeah.
It will all be explained eventually by our science. Science is self-correcting, as the New York Times said about climate change just this week.
Self-correcting.
Right. Well, that's ain't that ironic? No, perhaps, though, there is a lot. The reason science can't fully explain things is that it's still within a certain envelope of something like
we haven't opened
an
yet.
eternal watchmaker.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I'm with you on that, where I don't understand why people's obsession with I got to know it all and I got to know it all right now. There's just some things in life you're not going to learn, and some things I don't think we're going to know until death. For certain, I don't think you're going to know that.
But you go back, I just looked it up. Thomas Aquinas, he talks about God's mode of duration.
Mm-hmm.
No succession. There's no before or after. No beginning and no end. It is the measure of absolutely permanent being, that which is immutable in every respect. God is eternal because he's utterly simple, immutable, and the pure act of being. I'll try not to do the Latin right here. Eternity is not infinite time stretched out. It is a completely different kind of duration, the absence of all succession and limitation. All of time is present to God in one simple, eternal act. No, but you just heard, well, that's Einstein from 100.
Right.
Well, no, that's Aquinas from 1,000 years ago, give or take. It's like, yeah, this stuff, these thoughts have been around for a while. Anyway, what are you chuckling about over there? Nerd stuff?
No, somebody made a nice comment about me on that.
Oh, about your moobs?
No, I didn't know that was a thing.
I think there was one on there when you were dancing.
Oh, wait, I see it moving the moobs. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see that. No, this one is Joey. It appears you have outgrown Eddie and his abusive humor. Not only that, but he is cringy and creepier when it comes to women.
Oh, my goodness, that's just rude.
It hurts a little bit.
No, you're not. You love people. I mean, sometimes you're playing that role, but like, you know,
I get it. I'll just make this my last show.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I can't take public criticism very
well. Yeah,
I'm gonna go hang myself in the back.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We need one more out of you, Eddie. We need one more. Anyway, let's go to line one. You're on the air. Who's this?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Robert.
Interesting subject you're talking about, time. And what I think we're measuring is time. It's not time itself. It is time from our perspective. Because just like you just went through, time goes differently from another perspective. So is time linear, or is time just exist? And I think that's a fascinating subject. And it's hard for us to step outside because we're in a three-dimensional existence. Because we can only see it from our perspective.
Right.
But there's a million, billion, trillion perspectives in this universe. And then when you look at all of that, then is time linear or is time existing? And it's hard for us to see it, but I think it's a fascinating subject, and thank you for letting me just say that.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, Robert.
No, and Aquinas even has this in between, but eternity and time as we experience it, called avum, aviternity, AEVITERNIT. But think of like an angel. So the angel, its nature is unchanging, and it always will be, but they change in knowledge, love, choice, and location.
Okay.
So it's like it's closer to God and like not changing, but it still changes in a lot of different respects in the way we do. You could go. There's so many theories of this, and I mean entire departments of philosophy and theology and physics and on theories of time. But I don't know. I thought it's cool that we do live in this time, in this era, at least, whatever that means, where we are distracted and we are reduced down to a lot of stuff. And yet the number one guy who still gets millions and millions of views sitting there with a NASA scientist and actually asking fascinating, deep, profound questions. So it's like, I don't know. Now, I think a lot of the craziness and the distraction and stuff, the reason it's so imminent right now is because something else really profound and great is also imminent right now.
Oh, yeah.
If you just take the time to see it.
Who's got that kind of time?
The enemy is really at work these days because he knows that, well, his days are numbered and that the Almighty has, well, truly divine mercy for all of us if we open our hearts to them and actually lay our gaze on what's important and what's true and what's right in front of our eyes if we take the moment to look at it. Anyway, let's go to line 2. You're on there. Who's this?
Hey, this is East.
Hey, East.
Hey, East.
Hey, look, number one, Eddie, don't let anybody tell you that you're vapid or stupid or something like that.
Yeah, Joey.
You're the perfect sidekick. I don't know what they're calling
I am
you,
the perfect side piece. Thank you.
You want me to block that guy?
No. Sidekick. Yeah. But that's his. Look,
So I will be.
Joey will quote Aquinas to you. I'm going to quote another philosopher, Stephen Wright, who said, we can't have it all. If we did, where would we put it?
This is true.
And that's the way people are with knowledge, you know?
This is true.
You're never going to hold all knowledge. That's God's purview. It's fun to learn, but I don't know everything. I just know everything I know.
Amen, brother.
That's good to know.
Well said.
But look, Eddie, don't you dare let anybody put you down, man. I love that. That's one of the things I look forward to is driving in the afternoon and listening to you as an everyman talk to college-educated Joey and we all learn, and we're all better for it.
I think East, but I don't let stuff like that bother me. If that's the case, I wouldn't get out of bed every morning. Haters are gonna hate, brother. Haters are gonna hate.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, go get on your watercraft and have a great time.
I will. Thank you, East.
Later.
This is why I need mental health days, but you want to mock me for that. Yeah. You and all my buddies. I should have never posted mental health days. I should have never posted
I also love that comment. He's with the stuff he says about women. He is one. He is a woman.
Am I a woman? I'm the most manly man you
Put
know.
that wig back on you got for Halloween. You look like somebody's aunt.
Yeah, very much so.
It smokes Virginia Slim.
Very much
If not unfiltered pole malt.
Especially after I've had like a 2-week growth.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we get that peach fuzz going. Well, I remember back when Randy was doing just that. Like some Mike Judge character. Seriously, dude. Anyway, let's go to line 1. You're on there. Who's this?
This is Joey.
Hey, Duke. How are you?
What's up, Eddie? Man, somebody trying to get rid of you.
They always try to get rid of me.
How many times, how many years they be trying to put a damn Duke to go away?
Can't make it happen.
Well, Duke, you're really the one who's racist.
Shoot, boy. You know, yeah, I've been calling all of that. I've been calling all of that good stuff right there. See? But they done learned to leave me alone, see, because they can't challenge me. See?
You can't challenge me.
They can't do that with me no more. On the subject matter, just a taste there. This millennium thing we had, 1999, Prince introduced us to all that stuff right there. But will the American people fall for that ever again, fellas?
Like end of days sort of thing?
Oh, I would think.
Yeah, because people were buying generators. I know somebody now got a bunch of damn y'all full of generators.
Yeah, there were some suckers out there. There was.
So how can we be convinced to do that again?
That wouldn't be hard, dude. We just fell for the coronavirus not too long ago.
And especially with like the AI and the now drones and laser shows, it literally could look like the sky is all purple and there are people running everywhere.
All the way I can see that happen. I set this up a little bit for you. Only way I can see that happen is Trump come out and tell the conservatives and the MAGA folks that the world comes to an end. It'll happen then.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, yes, sir, it will happen.
I don't know, Duke.
I don't know. I see it, huh?
I don't know.
I don't. Fall for all the rest of it.
Do they though? I mean, granted, you got some soldiers that are going to stand behind them, but every once in a while, when somebody comes out with something that crazy, you kind of got to go,
Hey, especially the ones in the Congress and the Senate that scared to lose that little job. You know, all the debt they got stacked up on them. You know.
You just said it. That little job they got. That's what keeps them in there.
They got the bills. They got all them bills to pay. So if Trump come in and say the world coming to an end, y'all get ready. Watch what those folks do. Huh?
Is it going to be like...
I think a lot of praying.
Like drinking the Kool-Aid and like everybody goes up in smoke together?
I hope not. That could happen.
Yeah. Well, we comes up with it critical thinking sometimes, don't we? Well, we get deep, don't we?
Oh, we try.
It gets deep in here sometimes.
We try.
Yeah.
But Eddie, tell them that's a damn y'all all for messing with me. Tell them that, Eddie.
Haters are born every day, man. I deal with them every day. I'm a realtor. Even other realtors hate realtors. Oh, I'm kind of used to it.
Hey, when they start worrying about it, that's when you get worried.
Exactly right, Duke. Exactly right. Exactly right. When I don't hear my name, then I get worried.
They still talks about the Duke, but hell, that ain't no sense to me fooling away. I'm gone.
See Duke. I see. Romex Angler put out about my moves.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, that was a great comment there.
Man, I gotta be honest with you.
I was playing a certain song and hold on. Yeah. Eddie moving the moves.
Yeah.
You still got it. What was the song I was playing?
I think it was that.
This one?
Yes. The Jam Rock.
Well, it's going to be Friday night soon.
Can't wait. I've got no plans.
A-Y. Day. Night. You don't really have man boobs, though, I have to say.
I think I do.
You do?
Yeah, I'm a pretty good one.
I haven't been looking.
Whatever. Pepperoni nipples.
What? That's not even accurate.
There's a name on my boat when you're on there. It's called pepperoni. And we were all talking about Jew.
When was the last time I was on your boat?
Last time you showed us those pepperonis.
If anything, they're small. They're like dimes.
Okay.
Okay.
Put a picture out there. Let the world know, Joey.
I guess you'll get your shot here this summer at some point.
We need to go out and have a good time like that.
Yeah.
Do some water skiing. Just kind of film it. Have a good time. See Joey at the waterfall. Maybe have that hit song playing.
Yeah,
driving
like
a little
that.
bit, you know.
Right. We can do something.
Ella
like
Langley
that.
pulls up. Hey, boys.
No, that's not gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen at all.
You don't know that, man. You don't have the future written out in front of you.
No, I mean, it's already been written, but
But you don't know it.
I don't know what it's gonna be.
Just saying. You like a girl with bangs?
Honestly, and I'm being very honest here. I'm looking for a girl who prays.
She does pray.
I know she does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go get me going.
272-9228. That's 334-272-9228. Let's go to line 1. You're on there. Who's this?
Slim, what's up? It's Slim.
Hey, Slim, how are you doing?
Fine. Oh, you think Trump should be president? You think Trump should be president? I know, yes or no.
Yes.
People don't like Trump either.
There are a lot of people who don't like him. That's right.
Yeah.
Because they say he don't know how to run the city, the country.
Right.
There are some people that say that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's about he make bad choices. Bad choices.
Yeah, there are people that say that.
There are millions of people that say that. Not as many that say he does a good job with it, but
I think y'all should have Tiffany Haddish on the show. Y'all should have Tiffany Haddish on the show.
Tiffany
I
Haddish?
would love to have Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, talk about that. I love Tiffany.
Yeah.
Do you have her number?
Y'all never talk, huh? Y'all never talk, huh?
No, I don't. I never
Wish I
really had
could.
the chance. She seems like she's like perfectly weird. Like
love her
she's
to death.
been like
She's
she's
great.
great.
So first of all, you say she weird. No, she not weird.
Oh yeah, she is, man.
Comedically
Like
weird,
most comedians are weird, but I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
No, not at all.
Oh, because I like to talk to her. I like to have a whole conversation with her.
Absolutely.
Tell her to call. I'd love to talk to her.
Get on the show and so.
Yeah, we'll get her on the show.
We'll
go
work
down.
on it.
Yeah.
Oh, when y'all gonna get on the show? Because I'm trying to talk to her.
You tell her, call me, and we'll do it as quick as we can get a hold of her.
That's how I know her phone number.
Call the station. We'll get it to you.
I call the station. How y'all gonna know her phone number? Call the station.
Oh, we don't have her number. I'm hoping you did. You talked to her.
It's gonna be hard to talk to her. Yeah, I don't know her phone number.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll work on it, Slim. I don't know how to get in touch with Tiffany Haddish, but
if anybody else knows, let me know.
Let's see, y'all can email her or something. Write her, email.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll look for her email address.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well,
Yeah.
hope you have a great Friday night, Slim.
Thank you, Slim.
That's same to you. All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
And on that note, we'll be right back.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. With PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 special. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
Tired of spending your weekends fighting weeds, patchy grass, and a mower that never starts? Mosley Lawn Pros is the solution. They handle residential and commercial lawn maintenance, landscaping, cleanups, and property care, so you don't have to. They show up on time, do the job right, and leave your lawn looking sharp every time. Stop stressing over your yard and start loving it. When it comes to your lawn, call the crew your neighbors and local businesses trust. One call, one crew, problem solved. Mosley Lawn Pros, built on hard work, driven by quality. Find them today on Facebook or Google.
This is your roving reporter. Today I'm talking with a prospector. That's right, man. I'm prospecting for gold. You dig? No, but it looks like you do. And you know the first thing I'm going to do when I strike it rich? What's that? I'm going to hire David Ernest to be my money man. You mean everyone's favorite asset preservationist? That is correct, man. I'm going to call him up at 833-596-7233. 833-596-SAFE. You know, I've heard a lot of good things about David Ernest. You know, he's the best money man around with over 40 years of experience. Experience is necessary, especially when you're digging for gold. That's right, man. And I can see that you don't have very much experience. What do you mean, man? Well, you have the little plastic bucket and shovel like a kid would take to the beach. Yeah, man, well, I want to start out small and then kind of pace myself up until I strike it rich. Well, maybe you should call David Ernest first. You think he's got a shovel? Never know till you ask. I dig, man.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com. This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
Alabama weather will never fail to surprise you. Our lawns hardly get a chance to have any downtime. This year, save the hard work and aggravation and call Alabama Lawns, the River Region's leader in weed control and fertilization services. What makes Alabama Lawns the River Region's best? It's the people. They have the experience, education, and commitment to customer satisfaction. Ask your neighbors. Alabama Lawns has been the Montgomery Advertiser's Reader's Choice Award winner 14 years in a row. The Alabama Lawn staff is made up of long-term employees and agronomy graduates, and the staff at Alabama Lawns attend annual continuing education classes. It pays to have someone that knows southern grass types and how to keep them green and flourishing. Call Alabama Lawns today at 272-7171 and let them show you real value in lawn maintenance service. Alabama Lawns, the company with black trucks and green lawns.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
Weather, a service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you get a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
Hi, everybody. It's a weather pattern that's become very familiar to you over the last few days. We still have this tropical flow right off the Gulf. So for today and tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, I think the amount of sunshine will be limited, very humid, highs in the middle 80s, and the stage is set for more scattered random showers and storms, especially in the afternoon and evening hours each day, lows at night right around 70. Then I think the storms start to thin out in number as June begins on Monday. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Big dreams for your home on a tight budget? AFE's $26.26 as you covered. Unlock your home's equity with just $26 in closing costs. No fees, no headaches. Visit your local ASE branch today. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 420259.
The River Region's News Talk Station. News Talk 93.1. WACV. News Talk 93.1.
Oh, welcome back.
I look in the mirror and barely know myself. Lines growing clearer. I think I need some help. I swear. I'm going out my head. Feels like the world is falling. I'm going out my head. Destiny is short enough.
Anyway, let's go to the phones.
Okay.
And talk to, is this G or G?
I'm going to go with one of those two.
Hello.
Hey, this is Keith.
Hey,
How's it
Keith.
going?
I'm great. How are you doing, Keith?
Oh, doing great on this little wet Friday, but
is it?
I just wanted to call in regarding River Region Veterans Coalition.
Oh, yes.
And let y'all know that we have revised our date for the candidate forum, previously scheduled for July 27th. It will now be August 24th at Reformation Presbyterian Church on the corner of Chantilly and Vaughn. It'll be at 7 o'clock on that Monday night. So we are reaching out to all the winners of the primaries. And part of the reason we changed the date was because of the Kay Ivy's choice to have another election on August 11th.
Mm-hmm.
So that's for those 4 districts, 1, 2, 6, and 7.
Right.
So we wanted to make sure that all of the races had been decided, and then we were going to send out invites to the winners and ask them to come and join us, both Democrats and Republicans. So the goal is for veterans to be able to ask questions of the candidates where they stand on veteran issues, how they would help veterans in the capacity of their office. And that's important. We have 14,000 veterans in Montgomery. I think another 6,000 are in Prattville and 6,000 in Wetumpka.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got about 30,000 veterans in the River region. And that's a lot of veterans.
Mm-hmm.
So those issues are important. It was said by General George Washington years ago, the way the elected officials treat the veterans today has a direct impact upon kids joining the military and signing up to be recruited. So if they don't treat them well, there's not going to be a lot of people joining up.
That's true.
So anyway, hope we can get a lot of people to come out and join us on August 24th at Reformation Presbyterian Church.
Well, and feel free, Keith, as always, to call back closer to the day to keep reminding folks.
I will. So, anyway, that's one thing I just wanted to mention, Joey.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, man.
All right. Y'all have a good weekend.
You too.
272-9228. That's 334-272-9228. Yeah, we hadn't gotten to the Spencer Pratt thing yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited, but you know what's funny is a little bit conflicted. As much as we say about, hey, you shouldn't be messing in other people's races, I want to go catch a bus and go vote for the guy.
Well, I know. I think the whole country's watching this.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's supposed to be, the second biggest city in America.
Right.
It's supposed to be a culturally dominant city.
Right.
Has been for a long, long time. Has been. But no, they still, there are a lot of your stars, your celebrity, a lot of your music, a lot of
But
your...
a lot of them are
famous
fleeing,
stuff.
and a lot of them don't have anything nice to say.
Yeah, and also, the music industry, man. Oof.
Where do you think is going to be our next big...
Nashville's a different beast, thank God.
Yeah, but where do you think is going to be our next big outbreak for music like that?
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Because, I know I'm an older guy, so I remember when Seattle came out with grunge thing. I mean, that just caught me from left field.
I think it's going to be somewhere else in the South.
Me too. But I don't see Atlanta, and I really don't, not to knock out Alabama.
Atlanta had a nice moment for a while.
A minute, but I think that's kind of past. I see something maybe coming out of the Carolinas.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Well, and of course, I think Nashville's still going to be
definitely,
dominant.
but it's all right there.
All right.
Hours away.
Anyway, here is Spencer Pratt. So people look at L.A. and go, well, can it be safe? Well,
I think a lot of people say no.
And listen to this reporter clearly framing it to question his motivations.
Okay.
Like, you're just doing this to up your brand.
What about people that might say, is this just about self-promotion? Is this just about to get your brand? And man, your brand is hot right now. It's probably hotter than ever right now. How do you convince those people that you say, no, I really want this job. I want to change the city?
Yeah, let's rewind. Everything I've ever worked for burned in my house. Everything my parents ever worked for burned in their house. I got on this mission. It was never to run for mayor. I started this to expose the corruption and the negligence of our city leaders. And when I got to the farthest distance I could, where I proved they were obstructing justice, altering after action reports after the fire, and there was nothing more they could do, that's when I organically got in the race, because no one else was going to run. I was never going to be the mayor, but nobody was going to run against her that could beat her. I had to step into this. And again, running for mayor is not fun. Let's be clear. I have to have 24-hour security with the amount of death threats. My kid now has to have a security next to him when he goes in the ocean, because psychos come to the beach to... This is not like, oh, I get to be on a new show. I'm like, oh, I'm Tom Cruise. I'm in Top Gun 3 with Miles Teller. This is not fun, fighting DSA socialists in the city of LA. So anybody that really is paying attention, politics is not fun. And now I'm deep in politics, fighting a machine that is against the truth.
Great answer.
Yep.
Fantastic answer. And then he went on a Gutfeld show.
Okay.
It's been a second since I've checked in on Greg Gutfeld.
Checked in on Gutfeld in a while.
I know there are a lot of people who watch it, though. I mean, it's a fun little show.
Mm.
I've always liked Greg Gutfeld. I'm a Red Eye guy. I remember watching Red Eye.
Big change, though, now between that, right?
Yeah, it's a little...
more corporate?
A little bit more. I mean Gutfeld's kept his shtick for a while. But yeah, no, Red Eye used to be a little more edgier, and actually, because it was in the middle of the night. It was at like midnight, 1 a.m. And so there's a lot of people that have gone on to have great careers, right, including comedians. Like Tim Dillon was on Red Eye a lot of times.
Oh, I didn't know he was on Red Eye.
One of my favorite guys out there in commentary world is Michael Ballas. He was on there a bunch. There are a bunch of, you could go down the list of a lot of the guys who did Legions of Skanks, did Red Eye hits. Red Eye had a lot of the comedian scene from New York and the commentator scene from New York.
They got that edgy.
Yeah, exactly. Gavin McInnes, or as Malice says, Gavin McGingus. He always says his name wrong. Yeah, it's just, it was this interesting subculture, and it's weird that Fox allowed it for so long. So no, it's not quite the same thing, but he still has on comedian friends. Like one comedian I met at a libertarian thing, Lou Perez. I like Lou a lot.
Yeah?
Lou's a good dude.
Seen some of his stuff.
He's very funny. And so you see folks that are still getting in that circuit, but you're right. It's not quite the red eye of old. But here, Scott Veld sitting down with Spencer Pratt, asking about celebrity endorsements.
Celebrities that are now coming out in support of you, but they will deny it, won't they? Leo DiCaprio, Jamie Foxx?
You know, what I've learned is I actually don't want celebrities to come out and endorse me. I don't want anybody to endorse me except for the moms and the animal lovers in LA. That's my entire vote.
Yeah.
Because that's, you know, so I'm cool if no celebrity ever endorses me. I actually love when the celebrities attack me because then I'm like, oh, I'm doing so well.
But I mean, DiCaprio. Did it happen?
It did. That was,
Yeah.
I love Titanic. It was a great movie.
You have celebrities that are now coming out in support.
Do you really love Titanic?
That's a terrible movie choice, but whatever.
You didn't like Titanic?
No.
You didn't?
No. I loved all the crap that came out after it, mocking it.
That was a formative movie for me.
Did you want to go get on a boat and jump off?
No, that officially was the first movie where I saw a naked woman. Then very soon after that, at a guy's birthday party sleepover, I saw G.I. Jane. But then, which was weird that we were watching.
Childhood, dude.
Yeah, and then we saw American Pie at another birthday party in that one. Yeah. You ever seen American Pie?
Yeah,
but... No, but Titanic was, no, I was wondering, like, what's going on in that little old, car?
Yeah.
Like, why is it all of a sudden foggy? Like, I was that young where I was like, I don't even know what this is.
I would like to answer you, but I don't want to appear to be creepy.
Too late. I've already led you down this road.
I can remember. No, I better not.
I'm trying to think Leo DiCaprio movies.
What was there's a couple I've liked. When he was younger, Gilbert Grape. I thought that was a killer movie.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah, that was.
Depths in that, too.
Yeah, I watched that movie quite a bit. I don't know why it rang home, but it did. Also, Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street. That movie, though, it's so rough around the edges.
I agree with you, Joey, but
it's like such a train wreck to watch.
But it's really for the most part, it's really what happened. So
I do like DiCaprio in the latest Tarantino, the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
You like that?
I think he's hilarious.
What about
just how insecure he is?
Catch Me If You Can.
I remember that one, and I remember liking it at the time. I haven't watched it in forever, so I don't know. Tom Hanks soured. Really, like Tom Hanks was in so much stuff, and it's just there's been too much Tom Hanks.
I agree, except I've started seeing him in some skits again here lately. He was one on SNL, and there was one on Funny or Die that he was in recently. And
okay.
It's cracking me up, but I'm like you. I have my suspicions about Tom Hanks.
I have to admit, and I've said this before, but like, it's not like I sit down and watch SNL, but they're, especially on the Weekend Update segments, they're doing stuff that's freaking funny.
It is.
Genuinely funny. And I'm like, and I've seen some skits too. Like, again, I don't watch it, but it'll come up in clips
come up on my your YouTube feed.
Yeah, your feed. And there's stuff that's like, okay, that's
cracks me up.
Funny.
But it doesn't have me draw me back to the show yet.
No. Watching it on Saturday night?
No.
Just, man, I don't know about that.
I remember when it first ever aired. Strangely enough, MASH went off, Saturday Night Live started, and they started by saying, basically somebody had passed away on the show, so they started by saying, like, a dedication to this person. I thought it was a horror movie. I was like, oh boy, oh boy.
No, and honestly, I haven't been watching a lot of comedy lately. I think my favorite newer comedian is James McCann.
Yeah.
Australian guy.
Yeah, he cracks me up.
Hilarious. He's so funny. So weird and funny and wacky. And
when he was in the drive-thru in West Virginia.
Yes. Didn't I send that to you?
I don't know. I think you might have sent it to me or I sent it to you, but it was hysterical.
Yeah. No, I love James McCann. He's a great podcast guest, a very thoughtful guy.
Yeah.
He used to do essentially what I do, like writing articles and stuff. And we very much have a lot in common, even though he's from Australia, on our point of view about the world. He really genuinely cracks me up. I wonder if I can find one of these real quick. No. We're running out of time anyway. Oh, well.
You're kind of creeping me out, Joey.
Yeah?
Yeah. Guess what's going to play in my psyche all weekend? Is I'm a creep. I'm a loser.
Which Patrice O'Neill had that great line. That's a white people song.
It is a white
in the part that gets them is just a dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's like
It's an anthem, man.
He nailed that. Okay, I think I found a classic James McCann here. This is this is like out 3-4 years ago. I probably played it before.
Oh wow.
This is you've heard the line, "Fool me once."
Yep.
Well, that's what this is. Let's listen into it together.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, it's twice as much shame on me. I cannot believe I allowed you to fool me again. Should definitely learned from the first time not to be fooled. Fool me 4 times, shame back on you. Actually, you are picking on a vulnerable man. Something has obviously gone wrong with me. This is like bullying the kid in a wheelchair at primary school. It's like, bully the fat kid, bully the kid with the limp. 4 times you're going to fool me? Unbelievable. Fool me 5 times, shame on me again. I mean, I'm vulnerable, but at some point you have to take some personal responsibility for crying out loud. I've got 12 of these, they're good for 8. Fool me 6 times. Fool me 6 times, 6 times a fool. And I have lured you into my trap. Pretending to be a fool 6 consecutive times to give you a false sense of security. Only to flip it. And now you are the fool. And you have the shame. Fool me 7 times, you saw through my trick. But there's no shame, because I'm getting fooled by the best. Fool me 8 times, and this is no longer a fooling, this is a systematic cruelty. And rather than allocating shame or even looking at you as an individual, I'd like you to unpack the nature of your fooling, remove the fool privilege that you're bringing to the situation, and build a freer world for us all. But fool me 9 times? Well, that's 1 time too many. And I will rise up with all the other members of the Fooletariat to install a dictatorship of the fools and wipe out the people who have been fooling us. But fool me 10 times, the revolution goes awry. Just in a sort of Stalin taking over the USSR type situation. I told you it was only good till 8.
We'll be right back with Ray Bowles after this.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
DeJuan Walker has been an Alabama Power customer since 1999.
We're being squeezed on every side. We hear about Alabama Power freezing their rates. That's the best news we can get. Alabama Power rate freeze will provide real relief for Alabama working families. Alabama Power is protecting their customers by making data centers pay their full costs. It makes me feel at peace. Alabama Power is really stepping up and doing what's right for customers.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is #1 in the #2 business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
Live local talk. The River Region's only 24-hour News Talk FM station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
This thing ain't working. Anyway, welcome back. Let's go to Ray Bowles with Bradville Carpet. Hey, Ray, how you doing?
What up, Ray?
Hey, I'm doing great today. But I got my brother Ron on the phone because I told y'all he's going to tell you the story about the owl.
Okay.
Going owl hunting. So, are you there, Ron? Yeah. So, when you're working at the police department, part of your goal, other than serving and protecting is get your buddies in trouble.
Yes.
Right.
And so we just had a weird call, and a federal game warden called and said he needed a sleeping bag. And we had got some sleeping bags from the military or something, and he wanted to borrow it. And as y'all all know, if anybody's dealt with a game warden, they don't have a sense of humor.
Right.
It's just kind of built into them.
Yep.
And so we go over to the game warden's office, federal game warden office in Millbrook, and we get there, and I jump out of the truck real fast and run in before my buddy gets out. And he's irritated because I'm not helping him get this big old sleeping bag box, and it's in a cardboard box. And I run in, and the lady standing there has got all these patches on her uniform. She looks completely legit. And I run in, and I said, "Hey, ma'am, I need an owl stamp." And she said, "Excuse me?" I said, "An owl." "Yeah, my buddy shot a barn owl last night, and the taxidermist said he couldn't mount it unless we came here and got the stamp. How much does that cost?" And she said, "What do you mean he shot an owl?" I said, "Well, I was holding the flashlight. It was a great shot. Huge owl. I've never seen one that big." And now my buddy comes opening up the door, trying to get the box in. He's all irritated because I'm not helping. And then the woman starts screaming at him, "Drop the box! Drop the box! Put your hands in the air!" And he's like, "What in the world?" And then the two more game wardens run out, and one of them knows him, and the other ones don't. Yeah, and so I almost got him arrested. Weren't you in the background hollering owl stamp the whole time? Yeah, I was wanting that owl stamp.
You need that owl stamp.
And I was the only one that thought it was funny. The game wardens didn't find any kind of humor in that at all.
Yeah, old green jeans, they're kind of dry when it comes to the humor.
Oh, let me tell you, they don't like jokes. I actually applied to be a game warden, and when it came on the application, it said, "Do you have a sense of humor?" And I said yes, and they said I wasn't qualified.
He's out. Yep.
There you go.
That's the truth.
Yeah,
This is fantastic. Owl stamp.
I've been retired 8 years, so I can now start telling stories.
Excellent.
Some of the stories. Yeah, they can't call me up and fire me now.
Oh man.
Well, guys, if y'all need a floor, call us 285-8117. Hey, Ron, how cold is it where you're at right now? It's 50 degrees.
Ooh, summertime.
Oh, summertime. I got the mosquitoes are out.
Yep.
And the grass is growing. I had a moose walk in the backyard 2 days ago, walk right up to me.
Mm-hmm. It'll do that in the summer, especially if you got carrots in your hand.
Well, you guys cutting trees. They like the sound of
they like that vibration.
And by the way,
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear more stories in the future.
Yeah. Call us back, Ron.
All right, bro. All right, guys. If y'all need a floor, call us.
We'll do it.
See ya.
Thank you, Ray.
285-8117. Stories with Ron.
Mm-hmm.
Brought to you by Prattville Carpet.
That's right.
That was great. Anyway, we learn anything today?
I wrote some stuff down.
Yeah,
Let's see.
we will. We learned one thing about you.
Apparently, I'm a creep.
You have abusive humor.
Yes, I didn't know that about me. I've been called a lot. But
If anything, I abuse you constantly.
I thought it was going.
I called you Fallen Body Eddie today.
Well, and today, Joey, I'm taking it all because apparently I've been abusive in the past, and I need to let you get some of your stuff out. But we did learn about the Upside app. We learned about the number 2 water.
Mm-hmm. We learned about Einstein and Aquinas' theory of time.
Okay, we kind of skimmed over that a little bit.
Yeah, we did a little bit.
And we learned the Whitewater Park open today.
Yeah.
And we're going to go in a couple weeks.
I thought we were going to the waterfall.
First, you got to get to the water park.
Mm-hmm.
When you do that correctly, then we will feel like you're mature enough to go to the waterfalls.
Happy hours next.
From the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana News.